Greetings, adventurers. Welcome to Have Dice Will Save, the Pathfinder 2nd Edition adventure, where my 5 friends will come with me if they want to live. Okay. So we were having, we're a couple minutes late. We were having some problems getting the stream to start correctly. So let us know if it's lagging or anything, because it was indicating that it might be. But in hopes that that is not the case, do we have anything big we need to announce before we get going?
40 people.
Oh, yeah. We are getting very, very close to the point on our Twitch channel where we get to start top of camera offset. Oh, top camera is offset. We'll fix that.
We'll fix it.
We're getting very close to the point in our Twitch channel where we're going to be able to start getting subscribers.
They were lagging.
So if you, for instance, have some friends who wouldn't mind hitting a follow button for us, that'd be super cool. Other than that,
My grandmother's watching.
Leslie.
Hi, Grandmommy, I love you.
Hi, Morgan's.
Please don't curse.
That's
That might be a problem.
Well, fuck that shit.
Don't fucking curse, Charlie.
God.
Anyway,
Watch your language, young man.
Oh, I watch it.
Watch it
Okay,
go right out of my
exactly
mouth.
what it is.
let's go. Take a deep breath. Because here we go. Last time on Have Dice Will Save.
I also need a focus point.
That I don't have.
The party returned from the mountains, or the hills of the Yava Mountains, back to the mining town of Bradford, where our battle cleric got his sword back.
Yeah, buddy.
And then they set back out toward Adeline. Little flustered, sorry about that. They set back out toward Adeline on the way through to Athelport. About 3 nights into their trip, they set up camp until our cleric had bit of a dream.
Bit of one.
Where he, for the first time, for him anyway, encountered the strange being known as the Bramble Man. And it was an interesting dream. And then he woke up to find that they were being ambushed by vampires.
He had a dream. The rest of us had a nightmare.
So, at the end of all that, after fighting off the vampires, you all had a conversation about what to do going forward. And then we're about to go back to sleep. Did you want to make any changes to your plans for how to deal with going to sleep?
Yeah, we're keeping a fucking watch now.
Yeah.
I
I'll
woke
take
y'all up on my
second
watch.
I will take first watch.
Okay.
I don't have another alarm spell anyway.
So.
I already cast that.
Yeah, that's true. You only get one?
I only prepared one.
Oh, that's fair.
I haven't slept long enough to prepare another.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily trust it the second time anyway.
It worked perfectly. It did the exact job.
I mean, by the time it went off, we were all being drained by vampires, but...
No, you did not wake up. This is problem. I was awake. It was no problem for me.
I feel that we should not bicker and we should get rest.
I go to bed now.
Okay. So who is making the watches?
I'll take third watch.
Sure.
We're splitting the
You're
remaining
already
time.
kind of
amongst
halfway
them.
through the night, so you probably only need 2 watches.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mutters. I trust Scree on watch more than I trust that alarm spell.
Yay, being trusted.
27.
What was yours again, Amelie? I'm sorry. 13. Okay.
Oh god, another vampire encounter. Here we
Well,
go.
neither of you see anything anyway.
Well, she had a 27 and she didn't see anything. So,
Yes.
you know what?
Yeah.
The best of anyone's knowledge. There's nothing out there watching you, tracking your motion.
Stalking us with intent to eat.
Yeah.
Looking hungrily at her
Casting horrible
veins.
rituals on you from
Trying
the
to
edges
sell
of
our
your camp.
souls.
Succeeding at selling your souls.
Sneaking in our camp and tattooing brambles on our arms in the middle of the night.
Look, I
No,
got like
please,
6
no.
more brands, guys.
How weird. Okay. So, you get through the night. And as you wake up to set out again on your way to Adelant, you know that at this point you've got somewhere between 2 and 2.5 days of travel left before you get there. You guys changing your not doing anything special plan on the way there.
Can I do something real quick?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to Tessie and I'm gonna kind of like pull on your shirt a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Be like, hey, so I know that you helped me know what the stick thing that you have was. Can you help me with these potions? Because I have no idea what they are.
Sure.
Cool. And I just kind of like send you them. They're
Okay.
3.
Do I make one roll for all of them, or do you need,
One
to
each.
make a roll for each? Okay, how many are there?
There are 3,
All right. First one.
and you can choose at random which one is which.
I'll do it
So
for, like,
that's like pull 1.
13.
That is not quite enough. This is a cult, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
17.
That is enough. So the second one.
20.
That is also enough.
cool.
Okay. So 2 out of 3. If you would like to take
I'll
a swing at
try,
nature
yeah.
on that first one, you can.
It's a cult, right?
Cult? Yes. Morgan, do me a
5.
favor and say something into it. Oh, that is not showing up.
Oh no.
How much?
25.
25. That is enough. You get your potion.
Yay, potions.
Oh, that's why. No.
I mean, from a digital sense, kind of.
Try
Yeah.
to say something now. If you-
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
I like
That's
Simon and
called a
Garfunkel.
cover.
Yeah.
Acapella cover.
I
You
like
still have to
Simon and
pay
Garfunkel.
license.
They're
Yeah, you have to
cool.
pay licensing and that. But if
Anyway,
it's just for
sorry
3
about
seconds, it's just a reference.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand her one and say, hey, thank you. Yay. And then be on my merry.
You hand her the one that you don't know what it does.
No, figure them all out. They got it.
Oh, okay.
So, it seemed like we will be traveling together for some time, huh?
Ah.
Should probably do a little talk about just how we do group dynamic. Thing like probably advantageous to, and items we sell can be part of whole group, rather than one person trying to hoard all loot or something, or thing that is useful goes to a person that can the most use. For example, you get hand wraps of punching things, because you are only one that really punches things in any sort of meaningful way, huh?
Ah.
Turns out Emmeline's a heavyweight boxing champion.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you were shooting fire last night, so and you know what? I don't know anymore.
All of a sudden. You're just gonna take another multi-class.
So many classes, so little time.
Just general understanding, probably best that we pool resources so everybody contribute to group, everybody gets part of group.
This I can agree with.
Makes
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other thing, probably want to think of some kind of name to call ourselves. This is before we were also definitely going to stay together.
Are we?
We have thought on what do we call ourselves. We check into inn, they're like, what do you put down as name? We should have name. Also, if we want to take mercenary work, we want name.
Mercenary work seems to be kind of more distracting from the point than anything.
Yes, sometimes we need money. Do you have significant money-making skill beyond stabbing people? I do not.
We can sell our ale that we make.
That is true. Correction, I do. But do you have significant money-making way beyond stabbing people?
I personally do have significant money.
She does. She has circus. It's very good.
It's these two.
Kind of embarrassed of it. Only one that can. I
I'm
just
a-
usually have money.
I'm a monk. I do not require much.
So it's just one. Do you have good name for mercenary work you will need to be doing?
No.
Aw. So defeated.
She's not used to having to work, you guys.
Why not Thorn?
Don't mind learning some performance. Significant money-making skills, man.
I don't know why you would want significant money-making skill beyond stabbing people. Seems like best money-making skill to me.
Plus ale.
That's a side
Teach
gig.
yourself.
I mean, we're doing public service. Maybe we can get like a sponsor or something.
I think we have sponsor. I don't like him very much. I get attacked by vampire when talking to sponsor. I do not think we want another one.
On the plus
I don't know
side,
what they would
you
attack me with.
warn us about the attack.
Duh. Seemed like vampire probably want to steal scale from him.
Probably.
I don't know what this scale does. Still,
You might remember Ivan specifically. The Bramble Man referred to the vampires as the forces of his rival, or of a rival.
he did say something about vampire being rivals.
That's interesting.
So looks like lots of people want scale, but we have scale. That makes us important. I like this.
This also means that people are going to associate us more with him than his rivals, which I'm not entirely certain is a good thing.
I think we be independent party. Huh?
So maybe a name that has nothing to do with our thorns?
Probably for best.
I have no thorns, so.
Yes.
I got no
Sure.
thorns to keep me down.
That's what we wanted to do with our time. Let's piss off Disney.
They're the ones stealing our frames.
Listen, if it were Disney that were after us, we wouldn't have a stream right now.
I don't think we'd have an apartment right now. All the cameras, all the
We
gear.
would be locked in the dungeons underneath Disney World.
Oh.
Where else do you think they get all the ghosts for the ghost cart ride?
Yeah, anyway.
So, what do we call selves?
Scree plus. 4 doesn't rhyme with scree! Scree plus 3, let's kill him. It rhymes, it's good, let's go.
We will not be killing
let's
party
kill him
members.
part of the name, because that could also be good.
I don't think party murder for the sake of the name is a very good idea.
But it's an idea.
1, 2, scree, 4, 5. You are third one.
Just throwing it out there.
That one hurts my brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is scree.
Alright, back to the drawing.
I think let's think while walking. We'll continue to move forward while we discuss this.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, you understand that you don't have any desperate time pressure for making that work. Also, if any audience members would like to contribute suggestions, perhaps at the break, we can pass those on.
Please not the bramble bunch.
Please, yes, the bramble bunch.
Please not the bramble
Moving
bunch.
on.
No bramble bunch.
Alright.
So, you continue on towards that end, and assuming that you guys don't have anything else special you want to do, you take the next 2 days, a little less than 2.5, honestly. You reach Adeland mid-morning on your 5th day, and you find, at least for the 4 of you, the reasonably familiar sight of the mid-sized Cadian town coming up on the road. You've never seen anything like this before. I mean, Bradford is a town, but it's definitely very different than Adeland. Bradford is very kind of utilitarian. Adeland is a place where people live, and also there's apple trees.
So many apple trees.
Never seen an apple tree before. There's a lot of them.
Yeah. Are there a lot of guards like around?
You don't. Well, give me a perception check.
Nope, just thorn zombies.
18.
No, we
Such
switched
a
that.
pretty town and full of nothing but thorns.
Turns out it was a plague.
Wow.
We were gone.
No,
It was a plague.
Oh, plague.
you do not immediately see any guards.
Okay.
With a thorn buggy.
Yes.
Still gonna kind of just like hide kind of behind her.
Sure.
Thorn
So-
binky.
Would you like to roll stealth for that?
Sure.
Well, you have the most thorns. Maybe you can.
I have
You
a
can
sharpest
Math
thorn.
is hard.
You
13.
could be their leader.
Okay.
Spree, you have masks that make you look not like Goblin, though?
It doesn't
we
last
find
for
some?
that long.
Fair.
Yes.
It's a hat.
Make her a cave.
Yeah, I'll be kind of like
I don't think will be a
Hiding.
big issue anyway.
hiding.
Okay.
But
In that case, you can make a deception roll instead. You'd like to hide your identity rather than hide yourself.
Okay, cool. Also 13.
Weird.
It's a good day for that.
It's like it's a lucky number.
I guess.
Something.
I don't know.
Okay. So, you walk into Adeland mid-morning. There's a fair number of people out and about in the street. Definitely has a different atmosphere than the past 2 times that you've walked into town, as there is neither a festival immediately coming up nor murders that have immediately happened.
I need to go find where I left my cider jug. I was carving cider jug. Where did I put? I was in, right?
Yes.
I go check in.
Okay.
So I will head to the inn.
Sure.
I will see if I can find my
Just occurred
students.
to me, I do not remember the name of that inn. Is that the Bronze Butterfly? I'm pretty sure that was a Bronze Butterfly Tavern. Yes.
Z Warriors. No, that's copyrighted.
What?
Is it Z Warriors? No, that's copyrighted.
I will walk into the inn.
Okay.
And go like, no. Zdravstvuyte! I need room for night for 5 people.
One room.
Okay. So you walk in and there's
Some of us can go up.
Da. Several rooms.
there's the same fairly middle-aged, nondescript looking human standing behind the bar that was the last time you were here. And he looks over and he's like, "Oh. Yeah, well,
We return. Da.
5 of you?
Da. We have friend.
Right. So that will be what, 2 rooms?
Yes. 2 rooms?
That works.
Yes.
Two or 3. What do you think?
Question: was this the place that had
2
the
rooms.
kind of communal rooms?
Yes,
Yeah.
This is the place that the last time you were here, you guys stayed in the one big communal space. So yeah, you have the option of taking. spots
How
in the
much for a
communal space.
room?
Well, if you want a room, that's going to be reading my own stuff is hard. This is going to be 8 silver for each room. So for 2 would be a little of gold and a half.
It's not bad. We can do that.
Big room. A big bed screen. You want to share a bed? You want one end, me at the other?
Yeah, okay.
Or little?
Will that be a silver for each of you?
Very
Okay.
well. I will do. We're doing normal room. We do normal room.
Wait, so
No,
You
we do big communal room. Each
okay,
get bed.
yeah.
So, you know, take one bed because we're small. And I can sleep with one end and she can sleep with the other.
I guess you guys could be one. So.
Do you still have my carving project?
Oh, cool.
The what?
The stump. It was carving into.
I haven't seen.
I believe I left
Stump.
it here.
You can check up there.
I will look. I'm gonna head upstairs.
Sure.
Do I see my stump?
Sometime in the week and a half you've been gone, someone stole the stump.
No!
No.
I need to find your stump. I'm going to, from now on, keep in mind I'm keeping an eye out for either my stump or an additional stump.
Okay, well, roll me a perception check. We'll keep it as your standing stump finding check.
11.
Total?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see how that goes. There's a lot of trees in the area, so maybe you can find another stump.
Spoilers.
So,
No. There's no replacing that stump.
no, the stump is gone
It
forever.
is.
That stump is one of a kind.
He felt abandoned, so he went off on his own.
Oh my god.
There we go.
exactly what happened. What?
Sorry. I thought I heard
Anyway. So now that that's done, what else are you going to
So I will go, everyone, when we're all up in the room, 'cause I go like,
Sure.
everyone, we should put anything you do not want to have on in bag of holding, huh?
Yes.
Excellent. Horosho.
I am fine with carrying my pack, but thank you.
Suit yourself.
I can carry my stuff.
Okay. How much bulk is the tent?
2, I think?
2? Okay.
It should be on your sheet. Like,
it.
The pup tents are
I will. I wrote it down somewhere. Look it up.
To the book!
well, assume that it's a
Regardless,
2 bulk
when
tent for the
you
bulk.
guys can look through your inventories and tell me anything you want me to put in the bag of holding, and I will store your stuff in the bag of holding so you don't need
But-
to carry it and have bulk.
I guess maybe categorized by owner. Well, you guys figure it out.
I will.
But yes, Tessie puts her tent, however heavy it may be, into the bag.
Can I put my rock collection in the bag? Okay. Start handing him like a bunch of different colored rocks.
You get a
a
bulk
lot.
worth of multicolored rocks.
A pup
Yeah,
tent
rock.
is light. A 4-person tent is 1. A pavilion tent is 12.
Okay, she has a pop tent.
Oh, okay. So light. Wow, that's way later than I thought it was.
Yeah, same. I've been a
You could put pups in.
Since
Then if
they're
you put
only
the
alone.
pups in the tent and then the tent in the bag of holding, the pups itself.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Unless the
No
pups just
One
magically
bulk
manifest every
worth
time
of
you deploy
goblin
it.
rocks.
Perfect.
Great. Yeah.
Sorry, Sparks, you can't go in the pup tent. We don't want Sparks to suffocate.
Sparks is still hiding under your cape. You figured out
Mm-hmm.
that being in town and being visible at the same time is a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's not conducive for food.
We picked up lots of little bits and ends, huh? Probably
You
find
change
person
it
to
Sparks' language.
Still got
find somewhere to sell. Yeah, we can.
See if anybody's interested. They also need to do
Side-
at
big
least
side
some
door.
shopping.
Good. Let's.
shopping.
Shopping!
Shopping.
So
Shopping.
let's. I guess we take bits and pieces. We can all divide up. People can equal worth. People can sell if want, keep if also want. So we will, I suppose, go about the task of dividing up the various bits and ends we picked up and the valuables
Sure.
picked up.
And then you are going to sell them?
I'll
Is there
attempt to
anything
sell something.
interesting among them?
Not really. I mean, there's a few jewels that one could theorize might be used in a ritual of some kind at some point, but probably
So
not.
mostly just jewels, old,
Yeah,
little bits
Some-
of
some-
art, carvings,
yeah.
whatever.
jewelry, a couple of like ornamental cups, goblet kind of things.
Okay.
I'll keep the jewels. Can you add them to my rock collection?
I will give her. It was 50 gold total.
It was 50 gold total.
So I will-
plus the 10 gold of actual.
And I will give her 10 gold worth of shiny rocks.
And then I will give them back to you to put into the bag.
And I will. Very okay. I add to. I just dump them into the bag of holding.
Sure.
Rock collection.
That reminds me of Lilo and Stitch when she's like, "Can I borrow $5?" So Nani gave her $5, and then she gave it back to pay for Stitch.
So cute.
It was very cute.
And yeah, I will take the bits and pieces that I have and go find somewhere to sell them. Wander around, find a general store. Or...
There is a general store in Bradford, or I'm sorry, Nataland.
Hmm.
May I accompany you?
Yeah.
I'm coming too.
I do not usually sell things. I would like to
Photoshop.
learn.
Let's go
Never been
figure
to a
out the place
store.
to buy.
Stores are fun.
So, I guess the three of us are heading to a general store. Are either of you coming to a general store?
I need to go to the general store to get a tent.
So we're all heading to the general store.
Okay. So the whole group wanders into the general store. It's actually like right by the town square.
No. No. I'll light that bush on fire.
And as you come up to it, it literally just has a big sign that says general store. It doesn't have any
Okay. I will
special
walk
names
in.
or anything. There's
Um,
this old looking woman who was it that talked to her?
I don't think it was me.
I don't think it was you. I think it was Tessie who talked to the old woman after the festival.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. It was
Oh yeah,
Emily.
no, I did.
It was
Because
Emily
I got the lore.
during the gather information. Yeah, who talked to this old woman, and it's the same old woman you talked to after the festival when you were trying to find information.
Right. I don't think I caught her name,
You did not catch her.
as we were busy. There were
Yes.
things to be stabbed. Good evening. I hope things are going much better than last time we were.
She
Awesome.
takes her a solid 15 seconds after you guys come into the store for her to seem to notice and turn around. Oh, you're back then.
Yes, just passing through.
Well, that's nice.
I hope things kind of more resolved since last time we were here.
Oh, it's been pretty quiet.
Which is good.
We have some things that we would like to sell, and also maybe take a look at some of the wares that you have around.
Well, yeah, that'd be fine.
Photoshop.
I'll just look around randomly,
Thank you.
amazed at all the things.
There's so many things.
There are so many things.
Shelves. What are shelves?
Shelves, big bags full of something.
Thing.
If you see a thing you want, we can buy. Buy, we get money, huh?
This is how she learns to speak one word of Dwarvish.
Yes.
The best word of Dwarvish, really.
Uh-huh. Do I find anything interesting looking? Weird looking?
Sure. I mean, there's a number of different like tools that have weird curved sharp bits that you're unfamiliar with.
I want one of them.
You
Curvy sharp bits are great.
You may buy a curvy sharp bit tool for a silver.
Great.
It will have a light bulk.
What does it actually do, though?
You don't know.
The fun
Oh.
thing is that you can also put it in the bag of holding now.
You could.
Here, Ivan, take it.
Uh,
What does it
okay,
do, though?
What did you hand me?
It's a tool. It's sharp. It's pointy. And
What did
curvy.
you
And
hand me?
This is a pair of hand fruiters. For like fruiting bushes.
This clip wrench.
it'll be good for clipping the bramble man then.
I like your thinking. I put it in the bag of holding.
Clip all of the thorn bushes.
What are you clipping?
Hair. Fine.
That's not
We
what
need
that's for.
pruners.
We need produce.
Oh well, yeah, that'll do that then. Just watching you guys like somewhere between confused and concerned.
Are there any potions or anything?
You don't immediately see.
I
any
will pick up a thing of cookware.
Yeah. Okay.
We didn't have one. Did no one had any?
Not really. I think
Okay.
we've had like bowls.
Yeah, just basic. Okay, I will actually pick up a thing of cookware.
Do you have any magic stuff?
Like wands or
Like anything?
Pruning shears are light bulk.
yes.
Okay.
No.
Is there what do you call that again?
What?
What do you call this place again?
General store.
Is there a
Store.
store in town that sells them?
What kind of magic things are you looking for? We don't have wizards.
Don't have wizards. Oh god. Okay, like potions or books or anything.
There might be some potion. We have like an apothecary.
Okay,
I've got
great. And I leave.
potions. Well, good luck then.
And I will try to find it.
Wait, goblin
Wait,
friend.
How much
I-
are the pruning shears?
I have
paid
I
it.
have a question for
Oh, it is?
for the rest of you. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Was that one green?
A little.
Is she?
She's been sick recently.
Oh, the poor dear.
Contracted the pox.
The goblin pox. Now we know what it does.
It turns you into a goblin.
Oh no.
Okay, what was the other question?
And then our game turned into a goblin adventure.
So, and then I will go. We also have things to sell. If I will put all the things that I have up on the counter.
Oh,
And
well,
I
these are nice.
the
She sifts through them real quick.
mm,
How, are you just doing the stuff that you had? So that'd be.
does anyone else put stuff up sell here?
I ran after Scree.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure I was only given the gold from that, and I don't think I was given any actual things.
We divvied up the items.
Yes, what you guys got was each of you got 10 gold worth of
Trinkets.
random
Yeah,
trinkets.
I will
Oh.
put the items that I.
Yeah.
So us three will.
Okay. Oh well. I suppose that's about 30 gold worth of things. Some of them we'll have to melt down. And there's a jeweler in Athelport. I'm sure they'd like it.
Okay.
Looking around the store, I'm looking for a set of thieves' tools. It doesn't seem like this is the kind of place that would have them.
Doesn't seem that way now. You might be able to cobble together like random other tools that would give you something similar to a thieves' tool set.
Maybe other gardening tools.
It's a hoe. It's great for unlocking things. This is the primo tool right here.
You just like
It's unlocked. Look, I'll unlock this window.
And now I'll unlock your face.
God.
Right.
I will.
Anyway.
What do you all think? 30 gold for this lot.
Seems appropriate.
There.
Photoshop. 30 gold then.
Okay.
And
Well.
and keep
good.
2 for the cookware that I
Oh yes. Well,
me.
thank you. Is there anything else anyone else needed?
we ran out of the store.
Yeah.
Needed
That's
some.
why I'm looking at her.
Sorry.
I would need a tent and some of these various things, and I will try and, as best as I can, cobble together a thieves' toolkit.
Sure. You can cobble together essentially a shoddy thieves' tools kit, which will give you a -1 on checks made with the thing until you can find some legitimate thieves' tools.
Yeah.
It'll cost you like half the price of a thieves' tool set.
Okay.
That's cool.
And then
It's basically just in case I come across something that absolutely needs something to open it. And
Sure.
I can't just do it with my bare hands or a bobby pin.
How much rations do we have left?
you're probably getting pretty low on rations, actually.
Which is 16 silver or 15 silver.
That would be smart.
I just got 10
We
gold.
should restock on the rations.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Wait, didn't you have 2 gold that you wanted to get back for?
I did.
Okay. So 28 gold then?
Yes.
Between the 3 of you?
And I took 8 of them. I bought them.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, because it was his cooking
Okay.
implements.
If
that
you
made
could
gold.
pick up rations, I will go. Need to look to see if they have armor smith. And I'm gonna go and see if they have. Do they have an armor smith?
They have a smith.
There is a blacksmith.
I talked to him.
I will go to the blacksmith
Sure.
and.
Did you talk to the blacksmith?
Oh, wait, no. That was in the dream.
Yes.
Whoops.
Yeah, you talked to the general craftsman in Erievale in your dream.
Yes.
Yes.
As soon as I looked at the page notes, I remembered.
I will
that,
go
yeah.
to the blacksmith.
Okay.
And I was. Rodvitya, are you able to do armor? Have you worked at all on armor?
I've made a few repairs to armor before.
But
I haven't
have no armor
No.
to sell though.
not on hand.
Okay, very well.
The Creed's guard, they get it special sent from
The
the crown.
Do you know if there is anywhere around here that may have armor to sell? Someone that
The
may
Creed's
have.
guard might have spare
That's what I was
sets.
thinking.
Then we'll go ask.
Other than that, Athelport definitely has a smith big enough, and if not, then they've got shipments coming in from the stand and whatnot.
Certainly. Spasiba, I will go check. And I will, I'll head over to where the Creed's Guard office was that we
Sure.
were at.
And when you go in, did you talk to the one more lightly armored guard?
I think so.
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
I remember,
okay.
I remember
The-
she and I went into the
Yes,
Creed Guard
we
and
you two definitely talked.
and
Yeah.
we
I
and I know.
I don't think Ivan ever talked
I
to
don't
him.
think I've been.
no.
Did he's not the person I passed on the road, is he?
No, that was Henry.
That was
Yeah.
that was Hendry.
Yeah.
'Cause I know he definitely saw other guards. I just don't
Yes.
think I really interacted.
Yeah, you
with
saw him. You just didn't talk to him.
Okay.
It was Tessie, and then both of you talked to him.
Yep.
But yeah, you walk in and you see this youngish-looking human.
Hmm.
He's
I probably
wearing.
would recognize him from seeing. I know I met him with Henry.
Yes.
I just.
Yeah, I mean, he's
was just
clearly
talking
wearing
to Henry.
Creed's guard. It's
Yeah.
like light sort of scout Creed's guard.
Yeah.
And he looks up from whatever he
Hmm.
was looking at on this little like ramshackle desk.
Good day. I'm hoping that perhaps you have some spare armor and I can negotiate for.
Well, what kind of armor were you looking for?
Something not too heavy, but like a good breastplate, maybe some other parts along with something along those lines.
We might have a spare set that we confiscated from some ne'er-do-wells on the road.
Well, that
Civil
would be very
forfeiture.
acceptable, so long as not damaged.
I don't think it's more than some light cosmetic scarring.
Hmm.
And he gets up and goes out into a back room. And he comes back after a couple of minutes with this breastplate that he thunks down onto the desk. And in one spot where there's sort of like the leather fastenings, there's a spot that's clearly got like dried blood on it.
Yay.
Gently used.
Yes.
Gently used.
I crafted 6 gold for 3 weeks worth of rations for all that.
Sure.
Therefore, so
3 weeks each.
You can give
One
yourself.
silver each.
I already took off some of the silver, so give yourself 1 ration set back. I picked up a week for myself.
So 2 weeks worth. And then here. Photoshop. So yeah, I think I will inspect it. It does look like it's fully intact.
Yes,
It
yeah,
functionally,
it's just a
this
little
is
bit
good.
dirty.
So it seems this would be good.
Right. Well,
We-
gonna have to look at. Never had to buy the armor. Just a minute. And
I mean,
he-
I know
that page.
I
Damn it.
know, I know
he
how much
pulls
it is
out-
by
Yeah.
book, but
yeah, it's like a gold, isn't it?
8
Is it
for
8 gold?
breastplate.
Really? Okay.
Breastplate's 8 gold.
Oh, you're right. I was thinking about like the lighter chain stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
light stuff is cheaper, but breastplate is 8 gold.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll sell it to you for 8 gold.
I think because of blood and whatnot, I think 7.
I'm not really empowered to negotiate on these sorts of things. Hendry would be awfully angry.
You know where Henry is? I can talk to him.
Oh, he's on. Oh, that's right.
I was.
He meant for us to tell you if you came back by that he wanted to talk to you all.
Oh,
you're
this
still
is
with
perfect.
you're still with that
Da.
weird group of people.
Da.
I mean, lovely group of people. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Well, he's on patrol. Should be back tomorrow. He was patrolling the Athel port.
Okay, I will. We will be sure to speak to him tomorrow then when he comes back.
Okay.
What was your name?
Oh,
I never actually got.
I'm Travoldo.
Voldo. Photoshop. Well, thank you for telling me.
Yeah. It's good to see you again. Thanks for, the killing of those things.
Well, hopefully there's no more problem while we stay here, but if there is, we'll always take more conscription fees.
Yeah. Pays pretty good. So, yeah, well. Good luck with the breastplate then.
Side is Travoldo.
Travoldo.
Makes me think of Trafalgar.
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
A repair kit and a artisan's door kit.
Sure.
You should pick up a healer. Oh, you have one? Okay, good.
I've been rolling healing.
You can roll heals without it, I think.
You can't use the.
I can't use street wounds without a healer's kit.
Oh, interesting.
I'm sorry. No. Dave.
I think.
I wanted to roll to
Goodwin,
see if I saw any of
Ivan,
my
and
students.
Weird group.
Yes, you may roll to see if you spot any of your students.
Yay!
Any what?
My students. Nope. That is a 12.
You went
Should the
chasing
stu-
after.
Should the
Yeah.
students roll to see if they spot her?
They do,
Yay!
Oh, yay.
but we'll get back to that in a minute.
Okay.
You go running off.
Are there a lot of people around walking?
There's people. I mean, it's not like
It's a town. It's
crowded
in the
or
middle of the
anything,
day.
but in the middle of the day, there's people.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of like walk like with them, kind of blend in,
Sure.
and then use my hand disguise.
I mean,
After a
you're,
minute, I think.
you're really tiny, and then you have a giant, like, half-orc running after you. I
Sure.
think we've kind of been spotted
What are-
at this point.
What are you disguising yourself as? Well, that people
Uh,
saw that she's there. They just don't necessarily see that she's a goblin.
Okay.
I have little halfling.
Okay.
It's not green skin,
Cool.
basically.
Lots of makeup.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to find like the weirdest looking
No
store.
physical change. She's just a really pale goblin.
Yeah. I'll change my features a little bit, get rid of the spiky teeth. Red eyes can be blue eyes, whatever.
So, like, an ugly gnome?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Ugly gnome. Yeah. I'll try to find like the creepiest looking store that I can.
The creepiest looking store that you can. Okay, roll perception for me, please.
15?
Okay. You speak common, so
I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just gonna.
right. But I mean, like,
Walking.
presumably
But you can read.
you
I can read. Yeah.
That's actually a good
But I don't
point.
really know.
Goblins-
Like.
In traditional Pathfinder, goblins very much don't like reading.
Yeah.
So maybe
Okay.
you
They
can't read.
traditionally goblins
They
do
can, but
believe.
if I
Well,
want
you
to.
you can decide for yourself
Writing steals
whether or not
thoughts
you
out of
ever
your head.
learned
Exactly.
whether your tribe was progressive enough to accept the written word, because some do.
I'm gonna say they were, but not to me.
Okay,
So,
so your literacy is spotty.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I
But
don't
you-
really know the words for these. Like.
Also,
sure.
apothecary is kind of Like,
You
bar.
spot a store that looks strange and has a long name.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay. And when you do, there's this sort of like tall, kind of reedy looking man behind the counter. As you get closer, he's got like kind of dark brown hair and the sort of dark tan skin that you get as you head further north into Acadia.
Okay.
And as you get close enough, you can see that he has the slight pointed ears of half elf, quarter elf. There's some elf in there. And he turns and looks. Oh, hello.
Hello. What kind of like wares can I see?
Some glass bottles around.
I'm just gonna look around for a little bit. Thanks.
Yes.
Are they labeled or anything?
I mean, many of them are labeled. Some of them appear to be like scientific terms for what is in them.
Great. Do I see anything that mentions like fire or water or anything?
Fire or water? Okay. Well, roll.
Well, 'cause I can
Roll
read those.
roll another perception for me. See how well you.
23.
23. Okay, you find definitely some flasks of alchemical fire. No, there's an alchemical like liquid ice potion. You could probably find one or two of those about as well.
Okay.
Liquid ice being just water, but the point being it freezes on contact.
Okay. How much are these?
Let's check the book.
I'm sorry. No.
How dare you?
I know. I'm awful.
How dare you try to buy things?
What am I looking for?
So bad.
Alchemical
Liquid
fire
ice.
and liquid ice.
Ooh. That would be it towards the end, right?
It's going to be under alchemical items. Yeah.
Is there anything that doesn't turn it to ice? Ice watery kind
That's
What?
called the cleric.
of? Shut up. Want it in bottle form, okay?
Bottled
Be a
clear.
bottle.
Liquid ice is 40 gold.
Oh.
I can conjure
Well.
2 gallons a day.
okay.
2 gallons of
And-
produced water.
Alchemical fire.
Okay.
3 gold, 10 gold,
You know you
For
were
what?
thinking that.
250.
It's the only
Level
reason
1
you're
is 3
shaking your
gold,
head.
Level 3 is 10 gold.
For which alchemical fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you really surprised though?
So you can find a flask of alchemical fire for 3 gold.
Can I take one of the 3 gold and one of the 10 gold? Or
Then.
there
It's 3 gold and
still-
40. Oh yeah, you could take a level 2 one as well. Well, no, he doesn't have any level 2 ones.
okay.
He
so
only has
just
first
one.
level.
Cool.
Alchemical fire.
I will take one of those.
Yeah.
It's 1d8 fire damage, 1 persistent fire damage, and 1 fire splash damage.
The fire splash damage.
Yes, it is essentially napalm.
Nice.
Splashes. Neighboring.
Uh-huh.
Is it 1d8?
Yes.
1d8
1d8 plus 1 persistent plus 1 splash.
Seems so much lighter.
Probably glad to move that over for this. Sure. You just buy some. After this.
One thing I realized, so listed in the book is basic crafters books.
Books?
Yeah.
Books on books on books.
Patterns, like,
Wait,
what you
sure.
patterns. Then would I be able to buy one with basically a repair manual?
Uh,
For using repair tools?
you could find one that's instructions on how to repair like farm equipment
Yeah, just basic
that you could
repair.
then sort of like
Farm
figure
equipment,
out
household
from there.
repairs, stuff
Yeah.
Like that.
That's fine.
Cool.
Does he have anything else besides potions? Like any wands or books?
It doesn't seem to.
Okay.
It seems pretty much like an apothecary only kind of scenario.
Okay. Do you have anything that can make steam?
Something that could make smoke, probably.
That works.
No, there's like a
Sorry,
smoke bomb thing.
Cool.
Do you still have the book, Paul?
Yeah. What am I looking for?
Smoke bomb.
Smoke bombs.
Put them in. What's their bulk?
Needleworking tools, it has bulk of 2% using artisan tools. And repair kit is bulk 1.
Is that maybe in
The needleworkers
a
2
different
bulk.
section?
There isn't anything in alchemical about smoke creating things.
I didn't see one.
Maybe I'm just thinking of a first edition item.
Never mind.
Okay. Well,
Figure out
he'll,
later.
yeah, he'll
Fine.
he'll be able to get you something that makes smoke. I'll figure out what it is later.
Okay, cool.
I have to write it my damn self.
That's fine. I'm gonna pay him and just like run out again.
Sure.
Thanks. Are you still following me?
Yes.
So,
Can you though? Like, you don't know what I look like now?
I mean, you're still wearing the same clothes, unless you changed your clothes.
Oh, it doesn't do. Okay.
I mean, it can. It's just you
Can
didn't
it?
say that you did.
Fair.
You said you just made
Fair.
yourself look like an ugly, pale
Fair.
gnome.
I mean, I'm just at this point. I'm just looking for someone really, really tiny running around.
Sure.
Can I try to evade her?
If you'd like to, you can roll a stealth check to
I
not
feel
be found.
betrayed, Goblin Fred.
I want an adventure on my own first.
So you can roll perception, Amelie.
That's not good.
God, I feel like a mother. I didn't sign up for this.
Just wait till the screaming starts.
What'd you get?
Got a 9.
I will.
Oh, I got 13.
I see.
Okay, yeah. You managed to give your orcish traveling companion the slip, but we'll get to your small children in just a minute.
I head back to the blacksmith.
Okay.
I
Go.
don't want
I,
children.
like, how much would you like? Could I sell you hide armor? Perhaps you sell. You sell to someone.
Probably. Sure.
Hold on, show.
Off the top of my head, I don't know the cost of hide armor, but half of that. What? Don't. Poor Paul.
Sorry,
I just
Paul.
left the equipment section.
Charlie, you can Google it. It's
I'm
on
already in equipment. Oh, hang on.
You can-
I'm in equipment
yes.
on my PDF.
Archives of Nethys. It's a great site. You guys can find that shit there.
Oh, I must make Paul do it.
Poor Paul.
Hide armor is 2 gold pieces.
So you gotta go.
Okay.
Right. So, as you're looking for a tiny goblin, you spot another tiny thing.
Oh dear.
It is a halfling child. This is one of the one of the children who had been hanging around you
Aww.
when you left last.
Hello,
But
student.
they clearly spotted you first
Okay.
because they've quickly gone about and gathered several of the others.
Oh gosh.
And are now just kind of following about 20 feet back. As you look
I
for
have
the goblin.
ducklings.
Look what you've done.
Would they be orclings?
None of them are orcs, but you can call them what you want. I
No.
Do I notice them, or am I still looking for Scree?
guess. Oh, you notice them.
Okay.
Eventually. Like, I basically figure you spend, you roll a perception check looking for Scree every now and again, and eventually you'll get high enough to notice children who don't have stealth scores.
There is a smoke stick.
Whoa.
How
Please be
tall
nice to
is
the
it?
book.
How tall is the smoke stick?
No, it's like a stick.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
tiny stick.
Yeah.
Like a road flare.
Well, I was asking because I saw like a staff there, and Scree is 2 feet tall, and I wanted to
That's
make
a
sure the
different
Scree.
thing.
I wanted to make sure the smoke stick
That's a
was
different
not
thing.
taller than Scree.
That would be great then.
It's a smoke stick in the way that a flare is a fire
Okay.
stick.
That probably wasn't at that other store. though.
Stick of fire.
The alchemist thinks?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have smoke sticks.
Okay, I'll buy some of those.
And even if he didn't, he does now
Okay.
because I said so.
right?
No, I told you that I'd get them to you, so you get to buy some smoke sticks.
It's 3 gold pieces each.
Sure.
How many? What do you have?
Probably have 4-ish.
I'll buy all of them.
Yeah. It's good for controlling bees
12
or
gold
something.
smoke
I don't
sticks.
know.
Hey, we need to run away from some vampires.
Smoke stick.
Smoke stick.
You guys just suddenly become like ninjas.
All hail Shadowblade.
Oh god.
Right. So,
May
what
his
are you going to
stealth be
do
with
about
us.
your gathering of following children?
I'm going to greet them.
Eat them.
But I must. No! I'm not an ogre! I'm evolved. Hello, students! How have you been?
Hi. We're good.
Have you been keeping up with your training?
She even
That's
said it.
very
We've been-
good.
We've been doing a lot of punching.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you like to show me?
First rule is they don't talk about it.
Okay. And they all sort of like turn and kind of huddle, and they whisper for a couple of minutes, or 30 seconds or so, and then one of them sort of gets like pushed out of the circle, as they've clearly been volunteered to be the demonstration.
Voluntold.
Yeah, and he is this like gangly human kid. He looks around for a second, and he gets into a vague kind of like facsimile of one of the sort of fighting positions you had demonstrated. He starts doing punches, and they're kind of awkward, but it's definitely in the same family as what you were teaching them.
Okay. I see you have been practicing. But here is the stance, and I go next to him and I show him like
Corrections.
the correct stance.
Sure.
And I just maneuver him just like a little bit so it looks actually more straight.
Okay.
Also, I commend your bravery for going first.
Thanks.
Of course.
Be the skill for educating someone else in fighting. That would,
Society?
Lore?
I feel like actually would feel like it would either be diplomacy
Wait.
or athletics.
Maybe both.
Athletics would be
Checks to
Doing
see how
it,
good
yeah.
she is at teaching various
Well,
aspects of it.
I have lore in warfare. If that, like,
Oh.
Okay,
That
well,
seems
warfare lore.
applicable.
it's similar.
Yeah.
It's not like just fighting stances. I know there's more to it than that, but still.
yeah. My guesses would be society.
So, I'm gonna have been wandering
Diplomacy.
around.
One scene at a time.
Do I find her?
Oh, not immediately.
22.
22.
Yes.
Okay. Doesn't take long for him to start picking up the corrections.
Yay! Are the other students following, or are they just watching?
So some of them seem to have like sort of fallen into a vague like imitation circle.
I
It's a
like
circle of chanting children.
Oh God! It's the children of the corn.
They will
Children.
summon the Bramble Man.
The children of the apples.
Anyway,
Yes.
That's our team name.
Gotta make a
That's our team name. It's fine.
The children of the apples.
Stranger Things offshoot one shot session. We can play the kids from the town.
We're the children of the corn. We're the children of the thorn.
Oh
oh
God!
god, no. Oh, God.
This whole town needs to die.
But the town did literally nothing.
It needs to die.
That's where you go.
And yeah.
Goblin
No more
logic.
thorn.
The town had nothing. Never mind. Anyway,
It had thorn zombies. That was its fault.
Yeah. We're
I'm
done.
going to wander around looking for something to do. Either just like
eventually you will come across this this
the other thing would be,
trading
do I find
circle.
something else more interesting first, like around like gambling?
Not this
drinking,
early in the day.
anything? Okay,
People have lives, man.
They
Damn.
busy.
not when I end them.
Sure, I mean if you want to kill people, that could be interesting, but
Now we have to fight Hendrik.
Much more entertaining.
I'd be afraid of doing that.
Yes.
Yeah, I will find her. And how close is she to like a tavern or something? Is she like?
I mean, she's
pretty
more
far
toward
away?
the center of
What are you
town.
gonna
and
get popcorn and shit?
the bronze
Yes.
butterfly. The bronze butterfly is more toward like the west end of town. So she's more toward the center.
I will.
You could do prestidigitation and make yourself ale.
No, you
That's
can't.
not how that
No,
works.
Damn.
It's not simple.
Damn.
I will see her, and I will go to the bronze butterfly, buy, and buy like a keg of ale.
Okay.
God.
Which I believe we established was how much 6 silver.
I think so.
So are you going to roll it or just care or just like?
Carry it.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
God.
keg of ale is 2 silver.
I can just imagine him just like.
So I buy a keg of ale. I am going to, as she's trading them and everything, kind of just carry it back over there, sit down near them, put it down, pour myself a cup, and just start drinking while watching her train the kids.
Sure.
That's adorable.
Oh my gosh.
Periodically, like polishing my sword and stuff too.
Uh huh.
Do I notice him or am I still just teaching?
You can roll a perception if you would like to notice him. I mean, he's not trying to hide or anything, so
It's a 12.
yeah. You
Okay.
eventually, sure.
You don't need to roll. I'm doing this right out in the open.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but I
I'm
mean, she
sitting
could be
drinking-
so focused that
Yeah.
she doesn't notice.
Yeah,
She rolled like a
emblazoning a
4 or
symbol on
something.
my shield and polishing my sword while just drinking and watching you.
Oh my goodness.
I drinks.
I periodically shout encouragement in Dwarvish.
It comes off as vaguely intimidating.
I can imagine the kids going, what?
What is going on?
What's he saying? It's okay. I do not understand him either.
Yeah, occasionally they look confused over in his direction.
He is
but-
he is one of my party members.
Hey, drink.
What a great role model for kids.
Okay, so
He was adopted.
Tessie and Emily, are you two doing anything special?
Yes.
Well, first I'm going to put.
Sure.
You wander over, you find me drinking, and just drop stuff in my bag and walk
Throw
away.
things in the bag.
It's like,
Here, take our shit.
it's like at least we know you're safe. Just stay here. Stay here while I go shopping, honey.
They were each a bulk.
No, the cow cups are light, the $10 are a bulk. After I'm done shopping, I am going to. Is there anyone out in the town square right now?
There's people.
Okay.
Just a pup
I
keg.
am going to set up my donation of flyers box
Sure.
and
I didn't buy
activate the ring of
I didn't buy.
rings
Uh-huh.
glowing.
Actually, I could probably.
I put one of the children in the
This
bag.
would be safe.
Okay.
The glowing
It's a
rings
small child.
activate those sound and start up a acrobatics performance. Starting out juggling these, widening them to eyes, combining their width and widening them to eventually get the middle into acrobatics.
Okay.
This is near my thing?
What's that?
Is this near where I'm teaching the kids?
It's, I mean, near-ish. If you were
Okay.
paying attention, you could hear the sound of it.
Because I imagine the kids would start getting distracted by that.
Probably not. Like
No?
they probably don't notice it for a while.
Ah!
It's not like immediately in eyesight.
It's far enough away.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like, oh, they're so engrossed in my lesson. But no.
They are also pretty engrossed in your lessons.
Yay!
They don't seem interested in becoming distracted.
I feel so proud.
They're not interested in it, but they're children, so automatically they are distracted.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's not that you can't like.
Just wait until you start trying to teach them meditation.
Oh, God.
I think they just explode at that point.
I can just imagine a lot of kids going. I'm bored. What are we doing?
Punch
Look what you've done.
Okay.
You taught
if
them how to
could,
punch. You didn't tell them why to punch.
Roll,
Listen, it's better
roll
than teaching them how to
performance for
stab.
me.
Fair.
Are you an expert in performance yet?
Give a man a punch, he'll punch for a day. Teach a man to punch. He's in bar brawls for the rest of his life.
You, over the course of the next several hours, or a few hours, anyway, you manage to get about 5 silver worth of donations.
Name good role model.
Well,
We're on a roll, guys.
So,
today is a weird day.
it is a weird day.
There's some weird energy.
What else is going?
Sadness.
I thought I was hiding it so well.
Oh no.
I've got my keg of ale. I'm good for the day.
I'm teaching my students, so I'm happy. I'm in my element.
Since Henry's still out of the town, I'd like to talk to some of the guard people about what happened since we left.
Sure. There seems to be literally just the one
Just the one. He'll do.
holding down the guard station.
Hold down the fort.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. There's 3 now because they did send reinforcements. I forgot that Henry sent for reinforcements. They came and they've been.
Yay.
So there's a total of 3. There's the one and then 2 more that are sort of about to.
Okay. I would probably head towards the station, but if I ran into somebody else who looked like a guard before, then I might talk to
You're
them.
most likely going to just get to the station first.
Okay. Hi. I'm with the group that had passed through here a little while ago. During the attacks.
Yeah.
I was wondering if much had changed since we left, or if anything had happened.
It's been pretty quiet. I told your dwarf friend that Henry was looking to talk to you.
Did he say what it was about?
He went out to the house, and there was something there.
Hmm.
He didn't say what.
Well, maybe he found something useful. Henry wants to talk to us. Quest added.
Ding. As the exclamation point turns into a question mark.
Quest accepted. So, there weren't any further attacks afterwards? Nothing?
No.
Interesting. That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Well, infestation of rats for a couple of days, but that happens sometimes.
Damn, I wish it was.
Scree wishes she was there.
I was gonna say. I was gonna ask if they were seasoned.
Well-seasoned rats. They're in
Somewhere.
formation with swords and shields. They're well-seasoned warriors.
And that's how you get Skaven.
Ew.
Well, they are rats.
I guess just
Giant
go over
rats.
here.
We have a giant bag of holding. You can kill them and put them in the bag of holding.
Yes.
So many giant rats.
I'm sorry. I'll stop talking now.
25 bulk of rats.
Oh.
Imagine finding that and then just trying to dump it out.
24,
Rats.
24 bulk of rats, 1 bulk of seasoning, put in bag of holding and shake.
That's true that you can shake an interdimensional space.
Theoretically.
I'll put it in a pouch, seasoning, then put it in the bag of holding.
Can I
There you
try to
go.
find a store that sells desserts and stuff?
Sure. Yeah, roll perception for that.
Oh, that's a natural 1.
Somewhere along the way, like while you were looking at stuff in the apothecary shop, just kind of like some kind of scent got in your nose, and it's throwing you off big time.
Yeah.
It's like
all
it's
the
a weird,
apples.
like coppery kind of like metallic.
Do I see them anywhere?
You can roll another perception to try and look for them if you want.
Going to retire that dice.
That one can't be used.
Natural 20.
Yay!
All of the sounds of
I
Kia
know.
and yelling dwarvish.
And go sound music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, you find them immediately.
Hey, come drink.
Ah! Okay. I'll just.
The drinking never stops.
No, it
Yep.
doesn't.
It never
No,
stops.
I'm
Yep.
just gonna put a sigil on your barrel, like thing.
Sure.
Fireball.
There you go. Okay, it's not the fireball we make, but it's good.
Okay.
I'm
gonna-
pour you a mug.
Listen, they don't know that.
That's true. They
Well,
don't-
People here, they don't
They
know.
don't
You
know
can't
it.
sully your reputation.
Yet. When I make it tonight and sell it again.
Yes.
Okay. So you
Join me in the
have a
Mhm.
keg with a symbol on it, and you are now drinking and watching training.
I'm going to yell at the kids in Orc and be like, "Yeah, kids, go!" Do you understand me?
Do
You
you
don't
speak
you
Orcish?
don't speak Orc.
Oh my gosh, Orc. My assumption was Goblin. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Or
Ha ha ha.
You, for the first time in a long time, you hear someone speaking Orc.
My melted heart melts 10 times more.
And I recognize that you understand me, right?
Yes. I mean, it's pretty. Her
Good.
surprise
I
is
turn
fairly
around and just
obvious.
like,
Hi.
So,
even your own family doesn't speak orc.
exactly.
We're family now. Like I said, we can kill him. It's fine.
however, it has been long enough that the hat of disguise wears off at some point
Okay.
while you are doing this.
Hey.
I'll just keep screaming in Orc.
And
Even
eventually,
better.
one of the children notices
There's a goblin
there's a
screaming
goblin sitting there screaming in Orcish.
Drinking with the
Drinking
dwarf,
with the dwarf.
screaming in dwarvish.
and they turn around and look between you, and then to Amelie, and then back.
Just gonna.
And they're like,
Yay, carrots.
"You did bring us a goblin, a whole goblin."
As these performances, like rolls to a stop, and she's in the middle of the wheel, and it just squeezes, and it just kind of rolls
Like,
and
wait.
flops over to get to catch herself. I have to roll to see if she can catch herself.
You brought us a
No, you're fine.
Oh god.
She just sort of catches herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were supposed to bring him a goblin
I
head.
forgot about that. But listen,
Are you gonna teach us to punch it?
no. This goblin is my friend.
This is not a punching goblin. We'll let you know
Are
if
you
you're
close
a
enough
punching
to
goblin.
be able to hear?
Oh wait, am I close?
No, not even close.
Shit, I'm sorry.
No.
I mean, you might notice eventually that,
Never mind.
like, you can see in the
I'm sorry, I
distance
forgot where they were.
with keen eyes, you can see far enough that
I'm just gonna keep clapping for them.
This guy-
You guys are doing so good.
This goblin is my friend.
Why?
He's good goblin.
She has helped save my life.
Does she punch other goblins?
Yes. She sets them on fire.
Can you set goblins on fire?
I cannot.
Can she teach us to set goblins on fire?
No.
This cool question, Scree. Can you teach to set on fire?
I mean, I never tried, but I could try. Oh God! Here, children.
Now we got a bunch of monk multi-class sorcerer children running around.
The thing is, you can't teach sorcery at all. That's very not how that works.
Listen,
Sure.
I may have little tact,
Looks
but
like
I
I'm
know
still going for the
enough
book
to know that parents would not like me teaching their children how to set fire.
No, it is unlikely that it would be a positive response to you teaching children how to magically set things on fire
Yeah, no.
in a town made of wood.
Exactly, no.
If you can't do real magic, fake magic will do. And I'll pull out a potion.
If you can't get real sorcery, store-bought is
Yeah.
fine.
I think continue make child fight club is better plan.
Aw, put potion away.
Fight.
Alchemist fire is expensive.
I wasn't gonna demonstrate it. I was just gonna show it to them.
I mean,
Ask your
What?
parents to buy this.
If you need fire, ask parents.
Oh god. I am so getting fired.
Fired from what?
Do you get paid for this?
What job do you
I
have?
scree.
Exactly. Listen, I don't get paid, but the parents could also just tell their children to not come to my class anymore. And that would make me very sad.
Let Big M teach class. She's too good teaching, huh?
Yes, I was just trying to help.
It's true.
One day when you are older, you may learn how to breathe fire and not breathe fire, use
I
fire.
breathe fire. I don't
don't
breathe
know.
fire. I put no limits on these children.
But that is not part of our lesson for today.
Fine.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
I go back to punching. They're a little bit more like,
Punching just seems so less cool now.
I'm
Teach
gonna.
them do acrobatics. Then they like doing flips. See?
I could show them the key strike.
Don't show them the key
you can
strike.
try.
Oh,
I mean,
I
God.
could try.
it's-
Don't do it.
You know from experience, it's like years of training to summon key in a way, this sort
Oh,
of way.
God.
But you can show them how it's done,
Yes.
and that would definitely be impressive.
I will.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Do
I
it.
will demonstrate it. I will not tell them how to do it. I will just demonstrate it.
We
They will
come
not-
back and the children have taken over the town.
So how, in what fashion would you like to demonstrate the key strike?
We conquered it for you, Amelie.
Oh God.
I've become the leader. Fuck.
That's how we get a base.
What useful things did your base have? Apples?
An
Apples are
army of
good.
apparently dangerous children.
You can key throw the apples.
Oh God.
No, you can't.
You can key throw the apples.
You can throw them.
You can put your key behind your throw.
Oh God.
I think you
Anyway,
can.
moving on.
Well, with monk weapons.
Yes.
It has to be with
Monk
monk apples aren't monk weapons.
Not yet.
Improvised weapon.
When you turn them into apple shuriken.
Behold, apple foo.
Apple stars.
Project.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so
All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can summon my key. I'm nervous. 'Cause
Like
I-
a wisdom check, I guess?
make sure that you just make
It's a wisdom ability.
you just make an attack against the air. With
I mean, if you would like to see how effectively you summon your key, you may roll. Otherwise, you can just activate Key Strike. There's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna activate my
Okay.
key strike, and I'm just gonna
like
show them
punch
like
trading
why don't you
dummy.
flare on it? That'd be performance,
Yes.
probably. But
Well, no, I mean, just if she wants to like make it especially strong key, we can.
I don't
want to
make an especially strong key because I'm around children who may want to try to do things, and
Sure.
there's wood everywhere.
He's not flammable. You're fine.
Okay, right. I'm sorry.
It's
I feel
fine.
dumb.
But
I'm sorry, guys.
how do you want to demonstrate?
It's on fire with your fighting spirit.
I could probably try to do. What was I doing when I first actually? I was doing athletics, right?
Yes.
I was doing athletics when I was first training, so maybe I
Yeah.
can do that.
Okay.
A nat 20 with 11 plus 11 on my
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Okay. You do some stuff.
Training dummy explodes.
the coolest ass monk shit you've
Yeah.
ever fucking seen.
So
Yes.
you like summon your key, and like your fists explode in these like halos of iridescent white light, and then you like run to the nearest building and run up the wall and backflip, and while in the air you're like doing these combo flurries. And your fists are just leaving these streaks of white through the air that linger longer than light should. But there it is. And then you superhero land, and your silk key infused fist leaves like a dent, like 2.5 inches deep in the ground.
Yes.
They're gonna do a super landing. They're gonna do a super landing. Ah, that's terrible for their
Over your
knees.
Big Ivan suddenly just kind of like gets serious. Goes, Big Yem, that was almost as cool as when you choke slammed that dog.
I'm just gonna
Like,
clap.
You chokeslammed a dog.
It was evil dog.
It was a goblin dog. It was trying to attack my goblin friend.
They're goblin dogs?
Yes.
They're very ugly.
Ah,
Oh.
Really
Okay.
flammable though.
This is good.
They're really flammable though.
Their fur. It makes for good
Don't
timber.
have to actually. Goblin tigers
good
are like
kindling.
naked mole rats. I mean, you can tell them whatever you want. They don't have perception scores to challenge you. That's
Wait, where is Sparks? He's not in. He's not getting in trouble.
No. No.
roll a perception.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Sparks will roll a stealth. Sparks will not roll a stealth.
That's okay.
Sparks will roll a natural 1 on his
Okay,
stealth.
well,
Like
13, so.
when he hears his name, because that's the only word in common he
Oh
understands.
God. No.
Oh, and friends. He doesn't understand it. He just recognizes it. His head just pokes up from under the cave.
Like,
It's like
oh, good.
Sparks.
Oh.
Ah, good. I just go back to ignoring him.
As long as he's not like running around.
Just want to make sure it's not.
Friends.
Friends.
He's gonna eat
Don't
the
say
children.
his name.
Go back to drinking.
Just gonna feed him a little bit. Look. Shh.
A little bit of seasoned rat.
I couldn't get any of that.
You probably could have found some rats on the road
Fantastic. They're seasoned. right now.
eventually.
Maybe we can ask the bartender. They might still have some.
What world do you think these people are saving rats in?
I forgot that she asked the other bartender
Yeah.
about saving the rats and
Not
not
this
this
one.
one.
Different bartender.
Damn.
The other bartender is also definitely
Ask-
not saving rats.
But I pay her.
We should ask all bartenders for their stocking rats.
You
Just
paid her specifically to give you any rats she happened to find and was able to capture alive. Turns out she was not able to find and capture any live rats. She also wasn't trying that hard to accomplish this goal.
Wow. I see how she is.
That's what you get for pay up front.
Fair. I
Half-
don't know
half
any better.
fair.
It's fine.
Commerce is not your normal mode of like interaction.
No.
Oh.
At this point, Tessie's gonna wind up performing out of her.
Okay. You find the same like circle of people.
Do you want to go find a dessert store with me? Let's go. Help me, because I don't know what they look like.
You can roll a perception.
So, as Sherry
Hey, Cam, we want to do some sparring.
Sure.
Oh shit, I rolled a natural one.
How? That's the second natural one for finding a pastry store.
No desserts for you.
It is the most hidden pastry store.
There was definitely a pastry store in town until right now. It vanished. It's just gone.
The thorn zombies tore it all down.
Second natural one. You good?
It's
You
just
find
like
the pastry store is just completely
a
wrecked.
swarm of rats just like goes under the foundation and all stands up as once and walks off with the pastry store on their back.
If you guys ever get a chance, look up pastry store rat.
No.
You will. No, it's like there's actually a thing. Like there was a rat in a pastry store, like behind the glass, and it was like eating a croissant or something.
Oh yeah.
I shit you not.
It got so fat that it couldn't
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
I think it was in a possum
But,
or
Can I
something.
try again?
It was no, it was a
Or is
rat, and it was in
actually
Baltimore.
just
It
Oh,
was in
okay.
Baltimore. Like
Sorry,
I
say that
think.
again?
Could you try again?
Can I try again?
Sure.
Okay.
This has been a little while since.
Please do not be a natural one.
No, pastry store's gone.
So 7.
Charlie, what was that place? What was
I
that place
don't know
that you
what
and
to
Michael
tell
were trying
you.
to find?
Like their
So
pastry
sad
store
now.
apparently is like on the
Being
roof of another building.
No, what was that place that you guys were
Okay,
trying to
this
find
is
where like
fine.
it kept?
Wait,
This is
hey,
fine.
Yes.
We can't have too many conversations.
Pastries for some reason are banned by city ordinance in Adeland. The pastry you have to mutter a
This sounds
password
like
under your breath.
Go ask someone else instead of trying to find it yourself.
Yes.
Fine.
Maybe they will tell you the password. You
Maybe I could ask the kids where it is.
Yes.
The
have to
pastry
mutter it
speakeasy
in the general store into the hole in the wall, and then a door will open up.
behind the bookshelf.
Speak friend and enter.
God.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Is there a bakery or a pastry store?
Oh yes. There's quite a good one.
before it got carried off by Rat.
It's lost in the rat wars.
Never should have left.
It's a much bigger rat problem than the guy admitted.
Great.
Well, it's down at the end.
You're standing in it.
Yes.
Was it like right
The other
across
end's the
street?
beginning.
What?
Got it. Okay, down at that end. Is the other end the beginning?
Okay.
It's a metaphor for our adventure.
So that's
It's a metaphor for this woman.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Start walking towards the
Same.
store bakery.
Yep.
I will.
Eventually you find it. I'm not going to make you roll another natural one.
Yeah.
Great.
It takes much longer than it should. Like, this is the second half of your day.
I roll a natural one to not find the pastry store specifically. I meet them there.
You don't really know what just happened. You were there drinking ale, and then you had, like, that one sip that was just went to your head a little too much. And the next thing you realize, you're in a pastry store.
Oh, hi, Ivan.
You walk in, I'm already there.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm just not even gonna ask.
Do they have anything that would look like a goblin's treat?
Goblin? No.
No.
Why do people don't like goblins?
Goblins don't.
Well,
have
first of all,
pastries.
there aren't any goblins
Yes,
anywhere.
we do. Thank you.
For one thing, obviously they don't like goblins. But for another thing, there aren't any goblins anywhere near here.
Exactly.
You are probably the first goblin
can
that
have
has gotten
exotic
to
treats.
Adeland in hundreds of years.
Oh, God.
Goblins just don't come this far.
Oh, gob.
Because they don't have the right desserts.
Yes.
Why would we
that's
bother?
why.
They have anything that looks like a honey bun.
Sure.
I will buy
But then
all
I
of
couldn't
them.
not find the pastries.
Trust me, Charlie. I know you couldn't not find the
I
pastry.
was going to be sparring with Emily for a demonstration, but I
Amelie?
rolled Amelie for a demonstration, but I rolled a natural one and then not finding the pastry store. So I guess here I am now.
Yeah.
That's not happening. It's nothing but donuts from now on.
That's what happened. Amelie went in and on her first strike just bumped you along the side of the head. Just right. And you blacked out. Now you're in a pastry store. Perfect.
She punched him into a pastry store.
I fell in. It was right next to us the entire time.
You just got keystroked into a pastry store, Charlie.
So, yes, you can. It's like a copper for a honey bowl.
Can I get a lot?
Yes, you can. They will allow you to buy up to 2 silver worth of pastries here.
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna
want
get a
all
couple
of their
pastries.
honey buns.
After which they're going to start becoming suspicious. You may start making diplomacy checks at your leisure to buy more than 2 silver worth of pastries.
I will do one of them.
How does someone so small eat so many pastry?
I'll eat them at once. I'll try it once.
She rations them.
They don't last forever.
13?
Or
Be
even
another
if
way
you're
to get a
wrong.
third
Exactly.
silver out of them.
They don't need to last forever. You just have to ration them over the next few hours.
I'm getting ill thinking just that much pastry.
It's not bad. I mean, it's definitely not quite halfling style, but it's pretty solid food.
I'm gonna look for anything that looks like something I might recognize.
I mean, bread is bread.
Yeah.
It's definitely different than you're used to.
Actually, I'm gonna look for anything I specifically do not recognize.
That's a lot. There's a lot.
I'm gonna try a couple of things that look really good that I absolutely do not know what they are at all.
It definitely seems to be very honey based, which makes sense because you're in a town with an orchard next to it. And you going through the orchard a couple of times now, you have definitely noticed that there is a lot of bees, which means likely some beekeepers. So you see a lot of honey rolls and things like that. Normally in the fall, no doubt, there's all sorts of apple-based things, but at the moment apples are tiny flowers on trees. So.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You have to come back and fall.
Oh,
Wall.
Or we're going to go meet a bear. By the way.
Probably lots of apple things.
Yes.
So
the
many
pastry
apple
store, by
bars.
the way, is run by a set of gnome twins. One who has bright, sort of like turquoise hair, and the other with bright pink. But they otherwise look identical.
very good pastry. The horror shop.
What's that mean?
It means excellent.
Oh, thank you.
Swarmish.
Yes, I guess that. They mutter to each other in Sylvan for a second.
I'm just gonna walk out.
Sylvan Learning Center.
Fucking-
With your giant pile of biscuits.
He's just like
Pastries.
arms.
Do you still have the bag of holding?
I do.
Here we go. We can put them in the bag of holding.
Don't put it in the bag of holding.
No,
There's
dry
no
them
air
out.
in
What's
there.
wrong with you?
That would keep them preserved longer,
Yeah.
probably.
See?
Well, maybe.
Although they dry out pretty quickly,
Yeah,
one would
that's what I
think.
said.
Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway,
The pastry has to breathe.
Listen, I only think about rationing things and preserving things. I don't think about whether or not they taste good. I am not a chef. I am a monk.
so is anybody doing anything else for the day?
I'm gonna end the thing because it seems like it's gone on for quite some time.
Yes.
Yes.
You've spent like hours with these kids.
Yeah. Seems like it's gone on for quite some time.
That's a
Actually,
long
don't
time
even
for somebody to
pay
stay
you.
focused on something.
I actually will go with that. Do you want to spar? Show kids
Yeah.
a quick spar.
It's not going to get you any extra money.
I'm going
just so you
to.
know, because like that's set up for a day of downtime.
That makes
Being
sense.
that sort of.
Do I still need to roll, or can we just?
You can do a performance if you want, but we can just say you kept performing.
I'm going to quickly spar with.
Sure.
Would that be athletics then?
Yes. Roll
Okay.
roll an athletics challenge contested with each other.
Well, I will actually go. Do you want real spar or practice spar?
Let's see. We'll set up in front of the inn. In the inn if there's room. But it might not be in if there's
Practice. I do not want to hurt anything.
It's a fairly small inn.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you. There are children present.
I have healing.
For the children, or
What are 18 athletics?
I rolled a 16.
Ah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you guys spar for a little while. Obviously, like, were it just unarmed fighting, Amelie, you would have it no problem. But I'm presuming you're using your weapons in this practice sparring.
No.
Oh, you're going unarmed?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are untrained. Well, no, you're still
No,
trained.
I'm trained and
Yeah.
unarmed.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a lucky punch, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. No, you get a lucky punch in. Of course, when he hits you,
Mhm.
it doesn't really hurt at all. Between it being, between pulling punches and the fact that he is not proficient in the extensive dealing of damage with fists.
Yeah.
You can
The
tell
way
that-
you are anyway. Like he's
Tell that I clearly have like at least a reasonable amount of practice in fist fighting.
yes.
But not monk level. Just more than like random
Different
dude
thing.
level.
Yes.
So yeah,
More than Emily level.
but he gets past your defenses, and you're pretty tired since you've been, spending the entire day demonstrating for children. So he gets in under your radar.
Okay. And then I bow to you in respect. What are you rolling for?
I'm not gonna.
What?
I was gonna roll to see if he lets you get a strike in. But he doesn't.
Pride.
It's okay.
Take pride in your work.
Yeah, no. And Amelie wouldn't like that.
No,
what time
Would not
of
be a
day
good
is
fight.
it?
it's
I
starting to
don't
get
think
late.
Ivan's been super concerned about what other people like for the most part.
Yeah.
Especially since it's still spring, like the sun is already starting to go down since it's setting fairly early for you. Is there anything anybody else wants to do?
Nope. Let's go for
No.
dinner, I think.
Yeah.
So as you guys head for dinner and get to the end of your day, I think that's probably a good spot for us to take our break.
Okay.
Because we're at about 10 to 6. So
Yeah.
we're gonna take a break, 20 minutes, half an hour or so. Probably at the end of the break, we're gonna restart the stream again in hopes that maybe it'll solve this problem. So until then, hopefully you guys will stick around, and we'll see you soon.
We're gonna key strike it into a pastry shop.
Key strike the internet.
Okay, so we're back from our break. The timing is a little weird, I'm sure, because we actually started our break like 45 minutes ago because it took the stream that long to catch up. No, that is not the camera that needs to tilt up.
Down.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Yeah, that's it.
Let Paul do it. Let Paul do it.
I got it.
I'm sorry.
I
And we're
got it.
fixing our cameras.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay,
That's good
Nailed
enough.
it.
Good enough.
Okay,
we're good.
fine.
So, anyway, yeah, timing was a little bit weird, I know, because
The internet gods were being mean.
keep giving it. What?
No,
No,
it's
you're
fine. It's fine.
It's all good. Okay, so, was there anything I felt like there was something I wanted to say when we came back?
Names?
No, but it's okay. A lot of things are slipping through the cracks today
Name
because of
suggestions in
problems.
chat.
Yes,
Chat.
yes. If you want to keep giving us name suggestions in chat, we're gonna maybe at the end when we do Q&A stuff, we'll talk group names. Okay, so when we left off, you all had finished your
No.
your training of small children and your hilarious failing to find a pastry
Ivan
store
did find
Listen.
pastry shop.
until Ivan, against his will, found a pastry store.
I did not mean to, but happened anyway. It was
Some-
Marshall's will.
Sometimes pastry shops just happen.
So, and then you all went to dinner, and now you all are
I do cast enhanced victuals on the dinner and my ale.
sure.
It is better.
Your food is better now.
We got good food.
That's an excellent use for a second level spell slot.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Cool.
God.
And then you all go to sleep.
Oh, that's staying prepared.
That needs to be prepared for when we're in town and not prepared when we're going anywhere else.
So,
That could have been like Smite Vampire or something. It's really
Smite
useful.
well-known second level cleric spell. I think that's just called a second level heal, actually.
The second level spell, fuck Dave's encounter. Oh.
Wow.
It's in there, check.
So, is there anything anybody wants to do before the day ends?
I'm actually going to get my own separate room. No offense, Tessie.
Well, no, you guys were all staying in that communal area. Unless
I
you
know.
specifically.
I'm
Okay.
getting my own separate
Okay,
room.
so that's gonna cost you.
Another half a silver.
That's fine.
No, it's actually like 8 silver or something.
Oh,
for, for a private room.
That's fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Math.
You're gonna set it on fire.
So, presuming you all are gonna have to spend.
You could say this is fine.
Five copper for
Right,
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I don't need that.
and you all need to spend 3 copper for food for the night.
Math is hard.
Food.
So that's gonna be 8 silver, 3 copper. So out of a single gold, you would have 1 silver and 7 copper left. So, you in your own room,
Yep.
and the rest in a little kind of joint room.
Yeah.
You all go to sleep for a while.
And I like mumble to myself about my mom while I'm eating honey buns while I
Sure.
sleep, and cry a little bit. I've never
And
been
you're-
this far away.
I kill the sadness with food.
Yes, you may do that.
Cool. And then I'm going to change Spark's language to Orcish.
Okay.
Now I can tell when he wants to eat me.
Sure. Spoiler alert, it's all the time. Okay. So, I need to. How can I do this? Okay. So I need to make a quick change to this, and
Creepy
so
music
you all
then.
fall asleep. And throwing me curveballs right after the break.
Sorry. Sorry.
Have to rebuild stuff.
Oh no. We can pretend.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, the
Sorry.
fact that
We're
you're
here.
building
We're
stuff
here. This
now
is the
makes
world
me
we live in
nervous.
I
now.
didn't know that you were doing that.
It's happening. It's happening, you guys.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Oh shit. Well, that happened. Anyway,
Oh God. No.
so
I feel like that was the same result when he rolled the dice to kill the entire party. Oh shit! Well, that's happening.
I forgot to fight overnight.
Right.
Good thing I just sold my armor, guys.
Didn't you just buy a breastplate?
Not yet.
No. Nope. He wanted to wait.
You sold all your
Soon.
armor?
I only had. Oh my. How much armor do you think I'm carrying?
you bought the
around?
You bought the breastplate, didn't you?
Sell armor?
No, not
I
yet.
thought you had sold armor you picked up and
I wouldn't be
not
wearing it
armor you were
anyway.
wearing.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Oh, because he was
Yeah.
gonna talk to Hendrik about
Yeah.
it.
It doesn't matter because
Hendrik.
I'm not gonna be wearing it anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless if I had or not. I'm buying it off of Henry because I might be able to negotiate a lower price. This bloody ass dirty armor.
Oh, somebody mentioned that
Sure,
break.
full
I'm
price,
seeing
I gotta
the
polish that shit.
seeing the light reflecting on my face. I'm like, oh yeah, that is red.
Okay, well, we'll have to live with that.
I told you.
It's not your fault.
I got
Is it okay?
I
No, it's-
told you.
It's not.
For what?
In this case, is not at all your fault.
Oh.
I just smashed one of the minis.
Oh.
So,
Oh
Who died?
not
Me,
not a
I'm
party
dead.
mini.
Oh.
It was an antagonist mini.
no. Oh, okay then.
So, I need
It's anyway,
everyone.
imagine-
Look
Imagination.
afterwards.
Redempted him for.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need everyone to make a perception check while sleeping.
Are we getting ambushed in the inn?
Yes.
Oh,
Technically, you're not
it doesn't
getting
matter
ambushed
if I'm,
Man, this town's gonna start to hate us.
13.
Okay.
16.
16.
23.
Who are you?
Not sleeping.
You're just like, I stayed up.
She was having trouble. She was being pensive on her thorns and things. Now that she was forced to confront it, she couldn't sleep.
27.
Alarm spell.
Oh my God.
You spelled a spell slot on an alarm?
I don't think I did.
Okay.
Alarm spell completely useless.
But you
For
definitely
you.
wake up. You all wake up. Anybody beat a 15.
But I did have alarm prepared. It was
16.
I
We
didn't
both got
say-
16.
But yes, I did have. I
Okay.
did have alarm prepared.
So everybody but Tessie.
Tessie.
Everybody
no.
but Tessie wakes up as they hear rustling from the first floor of the town.
Sounds like it's dagger time.
I'm gonna shove another honey bun in my mouth.
Okay.
Oh no! Ow.
Barbara.
So you're off in your own little private room.
I can just imagine Scream with like this determined look on her face, like.
I guess I'll get up and join. Fuck it.
I got a cargo load
Yeah,
for this,
I'll
right?
go investigate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Investigation.
So
Investigate.
Tessie can sleep.
Tessie.
Fine.
as you
Wake up.
guys
We don't know that
stand
anything's
up,
wrong.
You come out of your little private room and you see Ivan already
There's a noise
hallway.
downstairs.
The sword and shield.
with sword and shield.
I got 2
It's
daggers.
a rustling.
What one?
It sounds suspicious. We are all
Like,
going
yeah,
to check
I
it.
take one of their messages. Fuzzy buzz.
Spasiba.
Okay, so you all get up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as you are about to reach or to put your head downstairs, you start hearing the sound of something coming up the stairs. At which point, I need all of you to make, I guess, perception checks.
Another initiative? or-
Yes. The first one was to see if you woke up and got
Ah.
the chance to prepare for this. And now we're switching to
Oh dear.
this music.
Oh no.
Yay! Switch to
Sadness
music.
music?
This
Do I have to
scene.
move my stuff?
More thorn zombies.
Okay. So we have. No.
It's just like a tiny ass door and just like
Down the hallway.
thump.
Cool.
With Ivan.
It's like
Where's
the button that you press
Ivan
when you get
is-
a bunch of money, but then the little slug chases after you. The snail.
Here. And
You die.
Emmeline.
Yeah.
You're like probably right beside this door or something.
Sounds great.
Door.
Look at the working doors, you guys. They
Yes, my doors work.
So
You woke up Tessie, so you're back here. Tessie just got up and is
Would I
Cecily
have
actually gets
a
woken up by
chance
your party.
To raise my shield
I just get woken up.
before the initiative, before we got up the stairs.
Listen,
the initiative roll.
stop being.
sure.
Conversation.
Okay.
I'll give you the extra AC because your friggin' perception roll was huge.
Yeah.
So okay, so initiatives,
I get woken up by vampires.
Stop being better.
guys. Perceptions. Anybody above 20?
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
What the fuck?
We ready for
Anyone
this?
above 25?
No.
Thinks about it for a second.
Okay.
I'm 25.
You are at 25.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else at 25? No? Okay.
Oh, I guess I should have been stealthing at that point. Oh well.
You can roll stealth instead.
No,
Just
that's
add
cool.
your stealth modifier.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. You were out of eyesight, so
Yeah.
you can be a stealth. Okay, so 24.
24.
Okay. 24, 23, 22.
22.
Let's see.
I guess we'll just do what are you to?
19.
7.
Okay.
pastries.
Oh!
You were
19.
distracted by pastry goodness. Delicious confectionery.
Yeah.
Ivan has sword in one hand, shield raised, pastry in mouth.
So, coming around the corner, I'm gonna use the broken one first.
Oh.
Oh, he's about to be.
Yes, exactly. I figure he's gonna die
Oh
first.
god.
Coming around the corner from the stairs is a tall figure. It's a tall figure that is covered head to toe in this sort of scraggly brown and mustard kind of fur. Has a distinctly goblinoid look to it. And is carrying this big blackened steel axe.
Do I,
Definitely not friendly looking.
What's that?
do I recognize that he's from a tribe that I might know or anything?
Uh,
Random goblin.
nothing immediately indicates anything like that.
Cool.
Ivan, if instead of spending your sort of semi-free action to raise a shield, you would rather spend it to roll your choice of like society, or I'll give you warfare lore or anything else that has to
I'll
do
do
with
a
being
warfare
from
lore
Sky
check
Blue
instead, sure.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Whoa.
Woo!
Okay. This is a bugbear.
Oh.
Good.
Bugbear!
Bugbears are the only subspecies of goblinoids that are at all common in Sky Blue Skill because they have heavy fur. They have been known to have heavy conflict in Western Sky Blue Skill with the barbarian human tribes. They tend not to get east far enough to mess with dwarves, but they do from time to time, and these ones are carrying black and steel.
Are carrying what?
Black and steel, which is
Oh.
a technique used in Sky Blue Skill to make their steel more resistant to cold,
I see.
to make it not be as brittle in the cold. But that's what you say. So you know what these are. They're big. They're cruel. They tend to try to move through stealth.
And there's basically going to be not a single chance that these things would be here for any sort of positive. So I'm just
It's
going
pretty
to.
unlikely.
It's my go then.
No, it's Amelie.
Okay, then she goes, yeah, okay.
Sorry. Amelie, you are first.
Okay.
I will just kind of growl out bugbears.
Bugbears.
Oh dear.
Boxes.
So, I'm trying to figure out what to do in close quarters inside with this bugbear. I don't want to get too rough with it while we're inside.
There isn't a lot of outside unless you kick them out this window.
I'm going
Kick
to
him out the window.
I'm
You're on
going
the
to
second
atta-
floor, so
I'm going to attempt to kick them out the window.
well, you're gonna have to get them there first.
Push attempt.
I mean, it
He's
would,
not even next.
it would literally be like grapple, attempt to drag them,
Yeah.
and
He's
then
on his
attempt
way-
to shove them out the window.
Beat the shit.
He's on his way up the stairs. Kick him down the stairs.
You could, except I don't have a first floor fighting set. So I mean, we could work it out. We'd make it work, but I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine.
I will try to restrain.
Okay.
I will
You're
make
spend an
attempts
action
to-
getting out there.
Yes.
So that is.
How far away am I? I'm like,
You could get there.
okay,
You're gonna be in tight quarters with I. Oh my god.
yeah.
I'm just gonna remove this wall so I can see what I'm doing. Yes, because it's broken.
Oh God, he took out the wall.
Sweet, I could kick him through there.
Okay. It's good. If he wasn't leaning, I'd be able to get things around him. Okay, so you can get up to him. with
It's
one
really
action.
funny
You've got
from my
two
point of view.
actions
He's just
left.
kind of like peeking around the corner. Like,
I like when I was trying to rebuild the set into a communal room and not single rooms.
Yes.
It's not your fault. I knew that you guys were doing the communal room. Anyway, I just like pressed against him with my hand and it snapped him at his ankles.
No.
Okay, so you're going to attempt to restrain or to grapple. Okay, that is an athletics. Please.
grab him.
That's a 24.
That is successful. You grab hold of him. He's big. He's as big as you easily and probably wider.
Okay.
He a
but
big boy.
You grab him good. Then you have one more action.
Am I facing him?
Sure.
I'm gonna try to headbutt.
Okay. You wanna make that a flurry of headbutts?
Yes.
What's that?
Plus 11. I rolled a 13 and I got.
Oh, you rolled with it. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled. So I'm gonna do a flurry of blows to
Sure.
try to.
Flurry of
knock him
headbutts.
A flurry of headbutts to try to knock
Sure.
him unconscious. Can I add
7
key
plus
strike
4.
to them or no?
11. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
can.
you know, wait, is that a good idea inside?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Your key strike is very focused.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
You must remain focused.
That is a no. That's a 15.
That was not a good
Total?
movie.
Yes.
Okay. That is correct. That is not going to hit. You get the second attack at a -4. I'm sorry, at a -8. Because
Oh,
grapple
'cause-
is also an attack.
Wait, so that was. Did I do the? Was it at a -4 with my 15?
Yes.
So then that would have been an 11 then.
Yeah. This is still also obviously still
20.
total. And that hits.
That
So
was the
roll
-8.
2d6, please.
Wait. No. Wait. No. Oh fuck. The 6 and the 9 are like right next to each other, so I don't. I think I rolled the 9.
Don't worry about it. We'll let it.
The 1. So it's 11 plus 11 for 22.
Yeah, that's still.
Wait.
Obviously.
Wait. No.
Well,
You hit
Oh.
it.
so plus 11, you roll a 1 because you have you roll a 9 with a -8.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Wait. 1d8.
No, you're not in tiger stance. You
Oh
didn't
no.
spend the action, so it's gonna be 2d6.
6. And a 5. It's 11.
Plus
Is that
4
my
for your
strength?
strength.
Yeah. Okay.
And plus, you grappled him, so you deal 4 from that as well.
Okay. Cool.
So that is
11 plus 8.
yeah, so 19. Okay. You get him good. 19. Wow. Okay. You grab hold of him and just smash your forehead into the bridge of his nose. And there is a satisfying sort of crack sound from it. Maybe you don't know for sure that you broke it, but he certainly didn't do it any favors.
No.
Okay, that is Amelie done. Ivan, you're up.
Where?
I think you're behind
You
me.
are right next to Scree,
Okay.
diagonal from.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there? I can get past him. I can move next.
Yeah. You just move up right next to Amelie. Or you could move up twice to be right next to it.
I'm
You
gonna
could-
move right up next to it.
Probably move to flank
diagonal
it.
from Amelie.
Yeah.
You could
You
probably
can't
move-
because there's stairs right here. If he was going to go that far.
I can't flank, but I can.
But like,
go-
wouldn't you be if right next to me? Wouldn't you be flanking him?
No, because he would have to be literally opposite.
I have to be
Oh,
opposite.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. I'm
That's
going
even
to hit him with my sword.
Sure. It's sad because actually the painting on this guy's turned out pretty good. You
I know,
literally
it's
not
my
in any
fault.
way
I
your
would still
fault.
be sorry.
That one also that one broke off at the ankles when I was
Aww.
removing the supports, so it was just held together super good.
He's doing the Michael Jackson lean, guys.
That's
Okay.
a 20 to hit.
That is.
That is 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay. So you get up next to him and you slash out with your bastard sword, which now feels a little more accurate than it used to, you know. And you get him solidly along his side, while Amelie is holding him tight. And by the way, that was he did have -2 to his AC, but not that it mattered. You hit him.
And I shout in Dwarvish. Wrong house, motherfucker.
People are asleep.
When he gets it,
Not
not
anymore.
anymore.
What?
when
Busy
he
murdering
gets a
a
turn, he
bugbear.
might shout something back at you. Who knows? Tessie,
Alright, I'm gonna move on to the hallway.
This is assuming he gets a turn.
out this door, or are you gonna try and get out that door?
No.
Okay.
I
Fine.
don't.
And open the door. I'll call that 5 feet of movement. 20, 25. Oh, that's not supposed to be there anymore. That's a piece for building them.
Thought it was a
Can I
fancy
take
thing.
one more movement? One more action to move closer?
Sure. Or you could also have gone to like this diagonal instead.
Yeah,
If distance is the problem.
that's fine.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to start singing
Sure.
for Inspire Courage.
Courage is inspired. That is our Inspire Courage Halo.
That wall is very inspiring.
Portal, and a magic missile shoots out at
Okay. For a single action one, that's going to be 1d4 plus 1.
that is you.
Okay. Your missile clips him on the shoulder, gets him just kind of below that weird shoulder guard, which you would recognize, Ivan, as seal hide. It's comparable to leather armor, but made with things that aren't cows because you don't really have those. Okay, so that is Tessie done, and we are at Emmeline.
Okay. I'm going to use the tumble through action to move through his square to get behind him.
Okay.
That'll be
It's
interesting.
an acrobatics
Sure.
check.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm basically just trying to prevent him from getting trigger reactions.
Sure.
That is a 23 against his reflex DC.
That will work.
Okay. And I'm then going to say, as an action, drop your weapons, and I'm going to attempt to disarm him.
Okay.
+1, and then also, does flanking count for helping disarm?
Well, he's flat-footed either way from being grappled, so I'm gonna go with yes.
Okay. That is less good. I get to use my dexterity for this because I have a dexterous
Yes.
weapon. 9 +2 +1. 20. Oh wait, no. 21.
21.
21.
Yes, that works.
Okay. According to this, he just takes -2 to disarm attempt. His grasp is weakened on that.
Sure.
He takes -2 penalty to attacks with the item
Okay.
or other checks requiring a firm grasp.
Sure.
If I can critically success, I can knock it out of his hand.
Yeah. That is versus his reflex DC?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was not enough for a critical success.
I didn't think it would be.
But nonetheless.
I'm a 7. I don't deserve it.
Okay. So that is all of yours done?
Yeah. That's all my
Such
actions.
great-
Yeah, 1, 2. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, I meant all of
Yeah.
Emmeline specifically. It is this thing's turn. Is going to attempt to break your grapple.
Okay.
Ba-dum.
Would it be against my class DC?
That's going to be against your fortitude save. And it is a 16. You have a fortitude of above 6, I assume.
Yeah.
So you maintain the grapple. I guess it's going to do it again. It really doesn't have anything else it can do at the moment. Actually, yeah. It'll break. It's 19. Is your fortitude save 9 or higher?
It is 9.
Okay, so so that would be its target. Would be 9.
Yeah.
So it breaks your grapple.
Okay.
And then it is going to attempt to fall back down the stairs. It's just going to move. It doesn't have time to worry about things like reactions. It falls back. For the moment, it kind of tumbles sideways down the stairs. Emmeline, would you be so kind as to make a perception check for me, please?
Yeah.
It's actually the green one. It matters. 18.
Okay.
No, I lied. I have bad perception. 16.
Okay. Another, as it tumbles, like sort of stumbles down the stairs, phased from being hit so hard, another figure slides past it, and you don't see it until the last moment when it reaches out to grab you.
Oh,
with one
no.
of its huge, hairy hands. And that's a lot. That is a 23 against your fortitude DC.
I think mine's 17.
Okay.
So, no.
Not a critical success.
Nope. It grabs you, and because it has the Mauler trait,
Oh, God.
it deals its fist damage to you. It fists you when it grabs you.
Don't say that.
Oh.
This just got. I think
Kind of.
It's gonna be
rating went
9
up.
damage.
Holy crap. Okay.
So, just like out of the darkness, this giant hand comes up, clamps on your shoulder, like yanks you down the stairs a little bit, and just smashes you in the side of the head.
Oh, my God.
Oh my.
I'm a bit dazed
Is that also a bugbear?
and confused.
Yeah. Yes, it is also a bug. It looks very similar to the other one.
Okay.
It's wielding the same sorts of armament. Straighten that out. This one moves up past. Go with, I guess, Ivan, if you would also make a perception check for me, please.
Natural 20.
Okay. It fails to bushwhack you because you heard it lumbering its way up the staircase.
And watched it grab my friend.
No, it's a different one.
Okay.
Oh, it's 1, 2. I guess to make another attack against you. That's not great.
Against Emmeline or against mine?
I'm still on Emmeline's, actually.
No.
12, 8. Oh, it's a 20. That's pretty good.
That matches.
6.
Then I got beat
It's
to
another
death.
9.
Jeez. Okay.
And because the first one was to bushwhack, the second one is that. So third attack is not even yours. Okay, so that's yours. Then this
Yay.
one comes up. It looks like it's trying to grab you, but you hear it coming enough that you kind of dodge out of the way of the grab. So it will just kind of shove past. This is the problem with Boogie weapon vest. We're gonna move this wall again.
I look down the stairs and it's just like clonk.
Grabs you by the face.
Oh no.
Modular terrain tiles are great. Comes up here. It's gonna try and grab you, Ivan.
Oh, no.
That's good.
Oh
No.
That's a 27 versus your fortitude DC.
no! Fuck.
Yeah, that gets me.
What's your fortitude DC?
19.
Okay, so not quite a critical, but still.
It's 10 plus. Yeah. Okay.
And then it will attempt to.
Can I use
smack
reflex
you.
DC instead? Actually, it still would have hit me even with the reflex DC.
So that's at a -4 is going to be an 18 to hit you. No, 17 to hit you.
Do you need to hit me?
Yeah.
As a target.
Oh, okay, because you don't have armor.
Yeah.
Adds a bunch of damage. That's 13 points of damage.
Holy crap.
As it grabs you by the shoulder because it couldn't quite do the like head grab vicious thing, and then slashes you with its axe.
Oh no.
Oh, I lied. I'm sorry. That it can't slash you with its axe. That's a two-handed weapon.
Well.
So it has to punch you instead. Or rather than 13, only 8.
Yeah, that does not.
Only
Yes.
8.
Only 8.
Darn.
That's bad.
What a shame. So that's all of them done. Wasn't that?
No,
Would it have gotten-
no, it
wait,
wasn't.
Would it have gotten the same? Would it have still been a 17 if it was punching instead of using the axe?
Yes, same bonus.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, the one that was, that's not to you, that's to you. The one that was going down the stairs, like, laughs at you.
Actually, I'm going to. I can. Because it says I did my raised shield action. I'm going to block his strike with.
You
my
did not.
shield.
Oh, no, you did. Yeah. You can block this regular shield for sure.
So, which it did how much damage? 8.
8, yeah.
Okay. So then.
So reduced
So
by
that's
hardness,
3?
and then. Okay. And your shield also. So please take one. Sorry for showing everybody my giant hand. Okay. It is.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm just
I will
gonna...
use all 3 of my
I was looking for
actions
stuff on the
to
saves.
do summon elemental. To summon a fire method.
Need to get you a fire method, Mini. Let's see what I got.
Do you want me to use like?
Nah, we'll find you something better than that.
Okay, you can use sparks or.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Because Sparks isn't really going to be taking combat actions.
No.
What's the distance you can summon it at?
30 feet, and I kind of want to summon it like here, in between those two.
Help
Sure.
me!
Just
Yeah.
for your method.
I don't know if you can take a turn on my turn, like how it works, because it wasn't really specific when I went to look it up.
Well, we'll have him roll an initiative.
Okay.
So roll initiative for him. Do you have his like stat block? Okay. So let me take a look at it real quick. It's technically,
It's
does he
bad.
become a minion?
It's like summon animal kind of.
Okay. Yeah. So he becomes a minion, and you can spend an action to give him actions. Oh, okay. You can spend an action to give him actions. So
Okay.
yeah. So you'll have to spend it just like you would with Sparks.
That's fine.
And technically, as long as you have this guy, you cannot command Sparks because you may only
That's
possess.
fine.
No, that's not true. That's not true anymore. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay. So then I just have to wait until my next turn to give him a move. and
Yes.
everything? Okay.
You have to. You
That's
have to
fine.
do that.
I am.
But now there's fire things in between them. Life is terrible. Okay. It's screed on Amelie.
Okay. So, where am I now in relation to everything?
You are right. Yes.
And I just watched something try to strike it.
Yes.
So I'm going to
Successfully striked him, in fact.
And block it with my shield.
Yes, it
Yeah, you
blocked,
blocked him with
blocked
the
most of it with the shield.
Yes.
It kind of bruised your arm from the impact.
Yes. So, since I am
Did a
taller
big
than
bear.
Ivan, can I do that? Since I'm taller than Ivan, I can punch over him.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can
In
punch.
space.
Well, as long as you're still adjacent, you may punch it, and you are still adjacent.
Cool. So I'm
I'm
gonna
punch
try.
it over. I'm gonna punch it straight at.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of punching around. Oh, you can say you're punching over him. It's fine.
Yeah, because I mean I'm like
For flavor purposes, you may punch in any manner that
I'm like
pleases you.
6 feet something to your 4
Yeah.
feet something.
Yeah, but you're next.
Yeah. I just want to like put my arm, my hand. This.
Mm.
It's rest on
He
your
just
head.
leans on me.
More the
Lean
shield
on
that's really
me.
it. It's he's only 4 feet tall. His shield's still like 5 feet in the air.
Yeah, so I can just lean on your shield. Plus, I'm gonna try to do my flurry of blows.
Okay.
That's just 17, 18 because Hessie's doing.
Yes.
Okay, so that's an 18.
It's not quite enough.
Okay. All right. So
Did you
that's-
add the? Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and he's not grappled or anything. Okay. Yeah.
That's worse.
Okay.
That is.
It's -4 now.
Yeah. That's 8, 9, 10. No. Yeah, no.
And you're attacking again.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be a -8.
Yes.
Wait, should I? Because How many flurry blows I get? I get
One flurry every turn.
But then you have 2 more actions.
You still have 2
Also
more
use to
actions. You could
attack.
just punch 2 more times.
Okay. Wait, didn't I? I just punched once. No, I punched twice.
Punch twice. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be
punch twice.
-8 and then -8 again if you punch it 4 times.
Okay. Anything I do is gonna be -8, right?
More or less. Anything that you try to do to him, basically, is going to be an attack action.
All right. So since I can't hit him, I'm going to try to put myself between Ivan and him. If that's okay with you.
You can try
I'm
and shove
grappled,
him
aren't I?
back.
I'm
Wait.
grappled though, aren't I?
Are you?
Yes. Yeah, you can't really break his grapple.
Damn. All right, then I'll just try
Well,
to.
you could you could try and shove him. That would move him and thus break the grapple.
Okay. So what would that be? Would
That's
that
an
be
athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
Yeah.
Would it be against me or against his
Against
grapple?
against his grapple.
Okay.
It's going to get a bonus because you're sort of angry. You're a big dude.
You're a bulky dude. That's a 27, 28.
Okay.
That's still a
You
-8 or is
shove
it-
him.
Okay, but
-8?
still
Oh
20.
yeah, it's still an attack
So,
action.
so that's in 20.
Oh, okay, so not quite enough.
No.
You put your shoulder into it, and he almost like falls backwards into the fire method that spawned behind him.
Damn it! I was so close.
My-
To
You have 1 more.
no, that
No,
was my
that's it.
last.
That's it.
Because that was remember that was my -8.
You
That
get
was my
you
third
still
action.
get 1 more at -8 because you
Yeah,
get 2 for
you flurry.
flurry, 1 for your
Flurry's
third
only
action,
one
or
action.
second action, 1 for your third.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can try and shove him again, or you can punch him.
I'm gonna try to shoot him again
Sure.
because I get a little more. Will this be a minus? Will this be a minus?
Still
eight?
-8.
Come on,
Okay.
Can't go any higher than 8 for you. For other people.
So that's 9, 19, 20, 21. Minus.
Yeah, that'd be 13. Yeah. So you shove at him, and you hear the weird like foot claws these guys have scraping into the floor of the end, but you can't quite get him to move.
Okay.
Ivan.
I'm going to have to break the grapple.
Okay.
There's so many things that always grab us. They're always grabbing.
At this level range, for some
That's a
reason.
what-
things
what am I
really like
rolling?
grab you. Athletics.
The 20.
Plus, plus
21.
Yeah.
That's the number.
All right.
You escape.
And I'm going to hit him with my sword.
Sounds good.
Was the breaking the grapple an attack? That's a check, right? So that's
No. Yes. To escape is an attack. To escape is a
Nah.
check.
So it's not
So
an
you
attack.
wouldn't
So
get
I
the
don't
plus
get the I
one.
don't get the minus.
But you also
I do go because it's a
on
plus one
attack
to-
it rolls and damage rolls.
Oh, okay.
not on skills. So if you don't get the +1,
20.
Oh.
it's a 20. You flanking with any? Well, this doesn't.
And
he's-
flanking
'cause
with
he's
the fire
grappled.
elemental. The fire elemental behind him.
He's grappled still, so. Wouldn't that make
The
wouldn't-
fire elemental is an opposite from you.
Yeah.
It's got a wall on it,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
so you wouldn't be able to break it.
Okay.
'Cause
Well,
the-
then this would be to break the grapple
Okay.
again. Which is this time a 23.
That will break it.
And now I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Hard.
And that is a 28.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. By the way, both Ivan and Amelie took 3 extra damage.
Okay.
Why?
Because they deal 3 extra damage to people they have grappled. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So anyway, yes, you do hit him with your sword.
That is 10 damage.
Okay.
Oh, did they put the break grapple action as a thing in the action thing instead of
Probably.
Yes. Okay. And that is all of your actions?
Yep.
Tessie.
Is it?
There are
Oh yeah.
I break that.
Currently, you have line of sight on 2 people.
okay, I am going to continue with Fire and Courage,
Sure.
and then open the portals to lonely magic missile.
Okay.
Level 1.
Five.
Okay.
Yes, escaping anything is an attack.
Is an attack action? That's
Is
weird.
an attack.
That is
Then-
weird.
Yeah.
Then,
Dumb.
yeah.
Okay.
Then you would have broken.
So then you broke on the first one, got
I
to
missed
attack.
everything.
No,
Give
you
me a good-
because the first was an attack, it would get inspired. You would have broken the grapple
Oh,
on the
okay.
first
Yeah.
action, and then your sword would have been at a -4, which would have made it what?
You had an
a 21.
15.
to hit.
That would have still hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Then
everything
I
worked.
guess- okay.
We'll assume that your last action, whatever it would have been, would have missed. Because
When I action, I raise my shield.
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. You get a shield raise.
Cool.
Oh, and if you do not hit 3, oh, that's critical. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Add 1 damage because of her strength. I forgot that. So it would have been 11.
Sure.
instead of 10.
Emmeline,
And
Yeah.
add 1 damage to your missiles as well. Your attacks, right?
it does. It does. We checked.
Yeah,
it
attack
says
and
damage
Okay,
rolls.
then purple
Yeah.
gets 6 and pink gets 3.
All right, so I'm going to attempt to escape.
Okay. Acrobatics.
How does a 29 sound?
29 sounds good.
Sounds like you're very flippy.
The most sweet. I'm going to raise my parry dagger.
Okay.
I'm going to stab the ever-living shit out of this fucker.
That guy is, I guess, flanked by your Mephit. Mephit is small or tiny.
I think it's I think it's
Okay. Figure out whether it's flanked or not. But what's
I'm
your
assuming
roll?
I didn't. 19, 22. Are we getting the +1 from
Yeah.
Yes.
that?
Well, if you said numbers above 20, you hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's above 20. Yeah. $13 damage.
13. Okay. Is that with sneak attack or no?
Actually, hold up. I don't have my rapier. 11 damage.
Okay. Is that with the sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay. We'll assume sneak attacking is happening. Okay, that means it can flank. So you do get the
Cool.
sneak attack.
Yeah.
So 11 is math. Okay. Yeah, you slide yourself out of its grip, like your jaw feeling sore from having been clocked so hard. And you pull up your dagger and stab out from under it and get him in the like thick fur of his chest. And it's a pretty solid hit. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
That is
'cause-
because they would be so tiny on there that I figured I would have an unobstructed view. I'm working on maybe getting some naming things over here to replace it. Emmeline, it is their turn.
Oh no.
Well.
That one is, now that his hands are free, because he's not grappling you anymore, he's going to start hitting you with his axe.
That bastard.
Cool.
Hey, is this the one that is taking -2 on having a bad grip on his axe?
No, that one ran down the stairs.
Wait,
Aw,
wait, I thought that one ran back up the stairs.
no.
No.
No, a
there
different
was
one ran up.
There's
Okay.
3.
Yep.
At least.
At least 3.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes.
Book.
Yep.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
He hits
Good
you
times.
at a 20.
No, now, because I got
Because
my
the
parry dagger.
Hey, Parry dagger.
She tanky now, boys.
Yeah, Parry.
That 1 extra AC.
And so
good.
19 also doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Woo!
Back on the offensive, boys.
Guess he'll try and grab you and will fail. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That one over here is going to
Like parry, stab, dodge,
that one.
dodge.
That one is also going to try and slash you kind of past Ivan, using its superior height to its advantage. That's pretty good. That's a 20 because you've been hit a bunch.
That fast.
They're intelligent and cruel.
They're trying to kill you.
26
that
for maximum damage of 14.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not great.
Oh.
Second attack.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Second
That's against
attack.
you or against me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
against.
Oh, okay.
He's reaching around you.
You're not like on the ground or anything yet, right?
Isn't he currently grabbing him?
She's on the
No, he
No, he
stairs.
broke the grapple, which means
She's-
his hands
You
are now
bastard.
free.
She's on the stairs.
Yes, but she's still within his reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still adjacent to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just-
diagonally.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, she's not on the ground. She's on.
Yes, I was just checking to make sure he hadn't gotten her down because he's not going to
Gotcha.
spend an action to execute her right now. He's got
Okay.
bigger problems. So that's 19 minus 5 is 14 plus 12. 20, 30, 26.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
For
Twenty-
Doesn't matter.
What?
It doesn't matter.
you fall down?
For how much
Yeah,
damage?
Okay, 10 damage.
It was. I had 4 HP.
And then it will turn and strike at Ivan because it's the next available target
Okay.
at minus a bunch. So 18.
18 hits.
With shield raise?
I don't have any armor on.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm completely unarmored.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So my with the shield, I have
So
15
that is a
armor.
total
with the shield
of
17.
11.
Oh yeah, I probably actually wouldn't be wearing. armor.
11.
Doesn't matter.
You're.
No, you
I've
got
got
light
you,
armor.
bro.
You can wear it to sleep.
Yeah, I know, but probably wouldn't be in an inn. But it doesn't
that's
matter. I'm down anyway.
And the last one
Doesn't matter how it's
from
like.
somewhere down here, the last one who is somewhere like around this corner is going to throw some javelins at you.
Oh fuck.
Me?
Yes, because you're the only one that can see. That isn't on the ground. Actually, no, it's going to throw some javelins at the Mephit.
Aw. Leave it alone. It hasn't done anything to you.
Guys, it's temporary hit points that aren't yours.
Not great. That's a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Ha.
Dodge a little method.
That's
It is small.
better-ish. 19 to hit.
Yep.
Not that bad. Though.
For 11.
Ah, it still lives.
Okay. Take its last attack. Its third jab. No. It's literally like it's like a 3 or something after the minus 10 penalty. Okay. That is their turn done. Scree, you are up. You may now imbue the Mephit with actions.
I. Well,
Describe,
first,
by
okay.
the way, what your particular Mephit looks like.
Oh, it's just like a little. Okay, it has wings that are on fire, and then it has like a tail that's on fire, and then the rest of it's just kind of like a molten rock looking thing.
Okay. So when you say you summon a Mephit, you just light sparks on fire and like throw him.
Sure.
Okay. I will allow
He just
sparks
turns
to be
into-
like inhabited by Mephit powers for this purpose.
Okay. That's great. All right.
Because what you described is basically like,
mean,
what if I made sparks into lava?
I kind of like the idea of like
Fair.
she has sparks and then just
Fair.
also fire sparks and then just kind of like look at each other and just have 2 sparks. Like, what is going on? I'm so confused. It's me.
But now he can finally breathe fire. Is all I'm saying.
I know.
He's like an
Oh, I
actual
know.
dragon, you guys.
So I believe you have to spend an
Sparks
action to
alone.
maintain the spell.
He is unreal. He
Okay,
is an
so I
actual
spend an
dragon.
action to maintain it. Does
Nope,
that
he's
give
not.
him the?
Or we would have
No.
killed him.
Okay.
Maybe it doesn't. I will have to double check. the
Because then
wording.
I would only get like
But-
1 action
yes.
per round.
Let's assume for the moment that it does, while you figure out what you want to make him do.
Okay.
And I will double check the wording. And that was summon elemental.
Yes. I'm gonna have him fly up and attack the one next to Ivan, towards that one wall that got taken out.
Okay.
And it'll be a bite attack for now.
Sure.
Champ.
That's a 23.
23 will hit.
Cool. 5 piercing and 2 fire.
5 piercing, 2 fire.
Does Inspire Courage count for that?
Yes. So
Oh.
So 6 piercing and 3 fire.
it's add 1 to damage rolls. You can choose which type you're adding it to.
I'll add it to the fire one.
Okay. So how much does that make it now?
3.
3 fire.
And 5 piercing, 3 fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 17. 14, okay. Cool. Okay. So that's 1 action for him.
Mm-hmm.
What is his second?
He's gonna try to bite him again.
Okay.
Champ.
His bites, I believe, are agile.
It doesn't
pretty
So
sure.
no.
No, I don't think
Doesn't
so.
say they're agile?
It just says Jaws +9.
Okay, then I guess they're not agile.
So that's only 12. Well,
12? 12 will
13
not
with
hit.
encourage. Okay, that's fine. Do you know if that counts for like my actions too?
I'm working on that right now. It's a second level spell. Yes, summon level.
Mm-hmm.
Sustained up to 1 minute. As with summon animal. Okay.
I think out of all the party, Emmeline spent the most time on the ground.
It's almost as if you were
Probably.
asleep again.
Yeah.
Live fast, damage fast, die fast.
Oh, it doesn't really say. So I guess he's not a minion. He just kind of does his thing.
Oh,
He just do his thing.
cool.
You do it,
I'm
bang.
Okay.
So I have
So you actually have, you still have to sustain the spell
Yeah,
for the action,
so-
but
but I have
so
two
he gets a
actions
third
now.
action, I guess, because he's got his own thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go on, bye again.
Nom 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 nom.
I'll research more later to be sure, but
So that is a 19.
minus
8.
10?
Oh.
Minus 10 or
What?
minus?
Minus 10
10.
because it's not agile, so it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Oh.
Because minus 5 is
nope,
minus
that
5.
would be a 9. So no.
9? Okay.
Okay.
You get
For
your
my action,
2
I'm
more
going
actions.
to cast Stabilize on Emmeline.
Yeah.
Okay. Your blood is no longer leaving your body like
I will
actively.
say, I do have
I know, but
But it's
for the meantime.
Yeah.
sure.
No, I
Just
don't have
in
to make death
case.
saves.
Yeah.
You won't
Yeah.
anyway because I'm gonna heal you before you're.
Or we could just whack the other guys.
I mean, you still have an action left, right?
Whatever. Yeah.
Or stabilize a 1 action.
It's a 2 action spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna maybe move back a little bit. Or it's Tessie.
Like right up next to Tessie.
A little bit. Yeah. That works.
Okay. That is you done. Amelie,
Okay.
things have gone south.
Yes, they have. They've very much gone south. So, I'm still behind Ivan, correct?
You're next.
I'm next to Ivan. So I'm gonna move in front of the thing and try to actually.
You're
so-
still adjacent.
Okay, but is there, with the wall that you removed, was there a window there?
No. You could try and punch him through the wall, but the rolls involved in that would be extreme.
Yeah.
Down the stairs.
All right.
You can try to shove him down the stairs if that's what you would like to do.
All right. You know, I'm gonna. Are there any beams up top? Like support beams.
Yeah, there's support beams and stuff.
So I'm gonna try to see if I can do like a jump up and kick, try to kick
Sure.
him down the stairs.
Okay. It's all a shove attack, but you can flavor it however you'd like.
All right. So what would that be? Athletics or acrobatics?
It'd be athletics.
Athletics. Okay. That's a 1. So no.
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 Very
Bye,
no.
Emily.
You jump up and grab the beam and
It falls.
You grab the beam and you go to kick him, and he's tall, but you like overestimated his height somehow, and your legs just swing right out over his head,
Oh, cool.
and you lose your grip, and you fall down, and you land prone.
Oh no.
Because I
Please don't-
believe if you fail a maneuver like this, you end up falling prone.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
So that's one action.
Action 2.
Another action to get out.
Stand up.
Yeah. It's an action to get up.
Yes.
Damn. All right. So I get up. I never do that again.
Would have been so cool though.
I know.
You can still try to push him down the stairs.
I'm gonna try to. Yeah. I'm just gonna try to push him down the stairs. Is that like?
Okay.
Is that at a -4 now?
It's a minus 4.
Okay.
My mental picture definitely had her flying
Uh,
down the stairs.
My mental picture had me
no,
landing
sorry,
on
that's
Ivan.
that is a minus 5
Okay.
because the action isn't agile. Your fist.
Okay. Yeah. That would. In my mind, I landed on Ivan.
Sure.
Very comedic fashion. I'm not gonna do that to you, Ivan.
Yep. You lose your balance, fall, and land prone. That's the shove action.
Tragic.
And the fact that your description of it made it so much cooler for you to fall and land prone.
Yes.
Bonus points.
So.
Your bonus points are still landing prone.
No, it's not gonna do it. It's just
Nope.
like a 16.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yep. Rough turn. Ivan.
I am going to cast a 2-point heal on her.
Yay!
You may do this.
So that is 2d8 plus 16. That is 26. You heal for 26.
Yay!
Nice.
Back in the game, boys.
Heals are great.
And then I'm two-hand
Yeah,
my.
you're prone.
I'm very
If I
prone.
do hand my sword, do I need to drop my shield?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you have, otherwise you have to spend an action to flip the shield.
Okay. Trying to think of whether I two-hand it or whether I want to take my shield out. I think I'm. Actually, I'm going to quickly battle medic myself.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be a fair
Justice.
Yay.
Rolled a 15.
Okay.
So for 11.
Excellent. Tessie,
Is there one of us?
those two, it's real close. It's hard to say. Both of them look like they're not immediately in threat of dying, but neither of them is particularly happy with their state.
Okay. Both of them gonna get out?
Yes.
Right, in that case, I am
It's alive.
Yeah, you know what? Okay. This guy's getting.
The further back one? The one that
No, the
just
one
is
that's right in front of
In
him.
front of me.
Oh, okay, that guy. Okay. Yeah.
And so it's fire curve,
So-
it's not.
Okay. Did you take the halo off? Or did it just
Yeah,
fall down?
I'll-
Fudge
Okay.
down.
Well, conveniently, it fell down.
So that. Wait, do I add.
One to each.
total? 13.
Good rolls.
It's 2 4s.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Okay. You summon these missiles, and it goes one into the shoulder. It spins him back. One into the collarbone. He leans back, and one scrapes the side of his head. And he suddenly looks a lot more rough than he did a minute ago. Also, by the way, the Inspire Courage would add 1 to the total damage roll of the spell. So technically, earlier you added 1 to each of them.
Oh, okay,
It would
so
be
it's
1
one
to the
okay.
missile of your choice.
Okay.
It's irrelevant for this purpose, but I realized later that I was like, oh wait, no, I described that wrong. Okay, Emmeline, you suddenly return to consciousness.
Yeah.
That was a rough 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was. So I got stand up first.
Yep. And you don't have to. You
I mean,
could lay there.
Delaying actions is not really super efficient because I can't stand up and stab him later.
No.
So I'm
You
gonna
could just
stand up.
lay there and cry then. Actions you could take.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Use the diplomacy action to look pathetic.
I want to 5-foot step down the stairs.
Past him? Or the stairs proceed this way?
Oh, I want to be out of range of the other dude.
Oh, okay, then you're gonna have to go this way.
From the diagonal dude?
Oh, from this guy? This is like a corner.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll move through my party then.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
I just want to be fighting one dude. I don't want to
The
be fighting
stairs-
2 dudes.
You're
That was
actually
some
lower on the
bullshit.
stairs. The stairs go this way.
Oh, but somebody's throwing spears at us?
Yeah, somebody's throwing the spears up this way.
What if I go and kill that guy?
You could. He's
Possibility.
somewhere down here. You don't have your low light vision isn't quite good enough to see from this distance. But
Could I move through my party and get on the other side of that one that's up there? I
over
don't
here.
have a very good vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, put me over there. I don't like getting hit by 2 guys. It seems very unfair.
As you move, none of them do anything about it.
Okay. Cool.
You don't have reactions of any kind.
In that case, I'm going to stab.
Okay.
Stab, stab, stab.
Stab away.
We're not getting a +1.
No. Friendly.
Am I still flanking with the
You
method?
are flanking with the method.
17,
Tiny
sir.
lava sparks. With
17.
17? That is not quite enough.
I would not.
That is your third action?
Yep.
It is their turn.
Not having a very good combat.
It's all good.
It's kind of a rough combat all around for you guys.
I mean, I fell when trying to do something cool. I tried to be cool.
So cool.
It would have been very cool.
Now that one down the stairs has no more targets, it's gonna have to come back. So it will. This guy here is gonna kind of bull rush his way past you guys. Into
And
the
that
back
was
line.
biting.
Yes, the Mephit was biting him. The Mephit doesn't have any reaction, correct?
No.
Okay, it's gonna come after you guys.
Can it move through enemy occupied squares?
It moves diagonally. It moves diagonally from one unoccupied square to another.
Nice.
And it will take a swing at the. Actually, it will attempt to grab the halfling. That's a 20 to grab.
Jeez.
Fortitude DC is 20.
Oh, I'm sorry, not fortitude.
It's fortitude plus 10.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
That fortitude.
Yes. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
These guys are real good at this grabbing thing.
They are.
Yeah,
It's what
I know.
It's what they do. It's their primary method of combat is grab you and then beat you to death with damage bonuses, because that is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. It grabs you and tries to punch you, and you're just like too weird and small and squirmy. Life is sad for you. And this one is going to come in up this way because it's tired of being over there, and it's going to try and slap Emmeline back.
No! Leave me alone!
But they've got strategy. They realize now that you are the, at least they think, easiest one to put down. Oh.
And
That was
they were
cocked.
right.
That's a
Yes.
31.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Is that a critical hit
That is, sir.
for minimum damage
Going right back down, boys.
of 14?
Minimum damage of 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
On a crit, that's the worst they could do.
So with the axe, or did he grab her?
With the axe.
Okay.
Didn't grab it. Because he was just like,
Yeah.
backhand along the way. Does that put you back down?
Nope.
Okay, well, it's going to try again then.
Son of a bitch.
By the way, you have the dying one condition. Or the wounded one condition.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I lied because you didn't
I didn't make any
go
saves.
stay down long enough to make death saves. 22 minus 4
Yep.
is 18.
Oh, minus 4? No. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Their giant axes are finesse.
No?
Why are they minus 4? Wouldn't it be minus 5?
I'm sorry, you're right. 17.
Okay. These are minus 4. I'm like, wait, hold up.
Yes.
Finesse, massive black axes.
Also, it's agile, which is different than finesse, because there are some
Agile.
giant weapons that have finesse, mostly the Elven Curve Blade, which they are not wielding.
That would be interesting.
Elven Curve Blades. Yeah, it's like D10 or something.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like a giant, like a giant katana thing.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I definitely want it, but it doesn't work with my
Why?
ability.
I've been doing something wrong this whole time.
Oh,
you guys
dear.
should have taken like 8 or 10 more damage than
Oh, no.
But that's okay.
We don't need that. That's fine.
We'll let it go.
It's
I'll
fine.
just remember for now that it has the two-handed D12 trait because these are dwarf and war axes.
Hey, they haven't really been using the axes, though. They've mostly been
Well, they
punching out
have.
pushing it
Well,
faces
this
in.
last round has been nothing but axes.
So many.
So you guys should have taken an average of like 4 more damage a hit. The poor broken one is going to run back up the stairs and take his whack at Ivan. With the D12. God damn it. That's a natural 20.
Jesus Christ!
Oh God.
They just learned how combat works.
Time to leave. Time to leave.
Let's just
But
jump out the window,
for a minimum
guys.
damage of 14.
A minimum damage of 14.
I switched to the D12. He rolled a 1 anyway. Yep, and that's the last one. Misses hilariously.
Guess we should be quiet.
No. No.
Scree.
I can't tell from here, but if I tried to do Burning Hands, will that hit Emmeline?
Yes. Either it'll hit Emmeline or you're gonna set that wall on fire.
Oh yeah, flammable walls is a thing. Okay.
Might be worth it at this point.
I know.
Flame ain't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
I
great.
wanted to just see if
I'd be worried about other people
Okay.
dying.
You
because
could-
of
you
the
could do
situation.
one,
Wall on fire, we'll worry about
2,
that after.
3,
At least that's not
4,
actively
5,
attacking us.
6. You would hit this wall and like these squares of.
I'll just do produce flame.
Okay.
That's fine.
The one right in front of you.
Yeah.
Set his crotch on fire.
I mean, you do have flaming spears.
No.
Or have you used all your second levels? Yeah, you still have second levels.
Yeah, no, I still have some
Okay.
levels, but I got a natural 1,
That
so that's a negative.
misses, obviously.
I'm gonna use my other action to do my fire method.
Oh yeah, you still have to sustain the fire. So what's he?
He is going to.
Actually, if he's independent, let me have the fire. I get to run the fire method if you don't have direct control over it.
Give me his soul.
Oh, he's got cantrips.
He does, but they're not
That's cool.
fantastic. You know?
Got breath weapons.
I'm not using that in here.
You don't get a choice.
Wait, really? I don't get to control him?
No.
It says that it fights for me.
It fights for you, not that you control his mind.
Shit.
You summoned him. He's an ally.
Yeah.
Ah. Ah.
You might be able to get it. No, not quite. You get hit. Or
Does he care, though?
yes, I mean,
Okay, good.
he's your ally, and therefore your allies are his allies.
Okay. Well,
Going
at
back
least he
down,
cares.
boys.
Sorry, Aaron.
Going down for.
He only has. He has light. He also has light as a cantrip. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Stays in
does.
light?
I just
Okay.
didn't write it all down.
Okay, then he's actually going to.
Reduce light on all their axes for no reason.
They have glowy axes. Aha.
He's gonna stay where he is, and he's gonna start chomping on the baddie over there.
Chomp him!
Jump, 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 jump,
Yum.
jump. Nom, nom.
That's pretty good. 24 for max damage.
Shit.
1d6 piercing plus max damage on fire too.
You
Showtime!
go, little boy.
Doing more damage than the rest of them.
Oh
Best
yeah,
spell.
he is. How would you like to describe how your fire method murders? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, no, that's the wrong one.
Dang
That's
it.
the broken one. Okay.
I was
This
so
guy's
excited.
still at that. Okay. That's it. Okay. He's still got some hit points, but not that many. He's gonna try again. We'll see.
Go, fire method, go!
So it's 8 plus 9 is not quite.
No,
Dang.
fire method, no!
Still not quite.
He tried.
He tried.
He did
He
good.
worked
got
really
a solid
hard.
hit.
He did
He got
a
a hit.
good round's work in that fight. That's a lot of fire damage, actually.
Go, Sparks, go!
Okay, so that
Not
puts
sparks.
us. But it sort of is.
Kind of.
Amelie,
Okay.
you
Guilty
watch this
man.
weird fire version of Sparks leap up and like grab it by the neck, and it's like ah.
I kind of want to just stand there and laugh, but I'm not going to do that.
you can stand there and laugh, and then spend some actions doing things.
I will not stand there and laugh.
As a free action, I will allow you to stand there and laugh,
Fantastic.
and then you get actions for doing things with.
I'll chomp
Because
him.
holy shit.
Yes.
This campaign's not going well.
I mean, you can't see how many hit
dead.
points they have, so you don't know how well it's going or not.
Okay. So,
They are damaging you a bunch. Oops.
I'm going to try to get the one that, like, is flanking Emmeline. Yeah, I'm going to try to attack
one
one
right here?
that's flanking Emmeline,
Yeah,
yes.
Sure. He's adjacent to you.
Okay. Alright. So I'm going to try to flurry of blows him.
Sure. You want to Tiger Stance first?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do that. Should totally do that.
So that gives you the d8s for your damage.
And that's my first action, right?
Correct. First action is Tiger Stance, second action to flurry.
Alright, so that's... No. That's a 14.
14 total misses.
Yeah.
Okay. Second action at -4. Or second attack on the flurry.
No. Wait. No. 'Cause that would be like a 17 or an 18.
Okay. No.
Yeah, because I rolled a 10 plus 10 plus 11.
21 minus 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 13.
Well, minus 4, right?
Minus 8 because it's the.
So that was
Oh,
the
that was the
second.
second one. Yeah, so minus 4 is. Yeah, it would be like 18.
It would still be now.
Or 19? No, 18.
Right?
At the start.
Have I been doing this wrong?
I don't know.
I'm doing this wrong. Because I have a 9 for my stuff, and then my things is +1. I've been adding +1 to 10, but so with the +1 it would be 10 and not 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, either way it misses.
Yeah.
So you still can have up to one more attack. If you
Try to grapple it because that's like the only thing that seemed to have worked.
Sure.
Would that be?
Still an
It's
attack.
athletics.
Though, right?
It's still an attack. So
Okay.
it's still at minus 8, but it is
minus
athletics.
8. All right. So that would. Oh no. That'd be a 19.
19 total?
Oh, that's the night. It'd be 19 with the minus 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, not quite.
Yeah.
Real close, though. Their fortitude save is pretty good.
Mhm.
Okay. Ivan.
I'm gonna looking at people around. I'm going to guidance myself.
Okay.
This is one action. I'm going to stab the dude in front of me.
Sounds good. Using the guidance, I assume?
Yes.
Nice.
That's pretty good. That is a 24
Will hit.
for 10 damage.
Please describe murdering this mother.
Yay!
So I see this dude jump up and he's got this little thing hanging off his neck and biting at him. The second he swats it back, as soon as he looks at me, I stab him directly where the dragon bit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to whip the sword around, point it at little M over there, and cast guidance on her too.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Emmeline, you are guidance.
You hear me shout something involving
get-
the word marshal.
The white willow of guidance.
I feel slightly better about
much
myself.
guidance.
Not better enough, but
Jesse.
slightly better.
Alright. I'm going to once again inspire courage.
Okay. We got the yellow halo
Are
of
you still
inspiration.
grappled?
No, she was never grappled. She got axed.
Oh, okay.
She got axed a question.
Oh wait, no, she was grappled.
Yeah.
Yes, she is grappled.
I am going to use automatic maneuver.
Sure.
There's muffled singing coming through the hand.
Okay. Not the one that's currently grappling you.
No, yeah, I'll probably gonna
Sure.
decide the one that's currently grappling.
Do you have your option of maneuvers?
I can shove, trip, or disarm.
Spoiler alert: if you shove him, he loses his grapple.
Okay, so I'll automatically shove him.
Okay.
Alright, and I can do that using a spell attack roll
Yes.
instead of so would that be added to my spare courage spell attack roll?
Yeah. Yes. No tackle.
Alright, sweet.
No, not quite. Okay. Emmeline,
So,
you are guided and inspired.
I want to stab a guy.
Which guy would you like to stab?
The guy that keeps coming after me.
That's been several of them at various times. So
Yeah, the
we'll-
one
we'll
that
assume this
continuously
one.
follows me. The
Sure.
one that followed me up the stairs like an
Yeah.
asshole.
One, he who walks.
How does
I would ask Jim Butcher not to sue us, but he's gonna fucking sue us.
how does a 29 sound?
29 sounds like a critical hit.
Fuck yeah. Am I flanking?
No.
I'm not flanking. That sucks. But it's still. Oh, I have my daggers though, so it's not even a deadly weapon. And it's
You
not
didn't
great damage.
successfully grapple, did you, Amelie?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
6 times 2, 12 damage.
12 damage. Please describe how you murder this bugbear.
Yay!
He kind of hits me with like a backhanded swing, and it's just like as I'm reeling, kind of come back in underneath and just kind of catch him under the shoulder into his ribcage.
Sure. And
Dagger in his heart.
yeah, you stab up into the rib cage, and he falls backwards against this wall. He is dead.
Hey, Dave. Bugbears are sentient creatures,
They
Dave.
are sentient creatures. They'll prick on your arm
Oh,
as you
God.
grow a new thorn.
Yeah. Up to 8 now.
Woo!
Is that
Oh, nice.
second action?
Second action, move behind the next bugbear.
Okay. That was your second action, right? You move, you stab?
No, I just stabbed.
Oh, you were already there. Okay.
Stab, walk,
Yeah.
stab.
Stab, walk, stab. You wish to flank for this one, I assume?
Yes.
Nope.
My plan was to stab, run, and hide, but then he died, so.
Nice.
Walk, stab it is. Technically, you are still guided for what that matters.
And encouraged. Fired.
That's a natural 20.
Yay!
Okay, roll some damage. I don't remember if precision damage is doubled on criticals in second edition. I don't believe it is, but nonetheless, you're getting a
Real
sneak
quick,
attack out of it.
check to see if my parry dagger is deadly. I don't think it is. But I want the extra damage, damn it.
Don't believe the being ghost just.
I really don't, but I do want to check.
Step.
I think that's what this music is. Lion King.
No.
A little bit.
Like the.
It is many
random
things.
parts,
Yeah.
But now it makes me think of more.
Oh, I was supposed to get a benefit on disarming earlier. That doesn't matter. Not important. Okay, so we got 4 plus 6. 4 is 8 times 2 is 16 plus 5, 21 damage.
21. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, I can describe other things too now.
Not
Oh
this
no,
stuff.
he's not dead.
Describe
Oh,
this one.
yeah.
21 damage and he's still up. We've been wailing on this guy.
Yeah, that was the guy. This is the guy who was less damaged. That's why he was
Even
the
so.
one who waded deep into
I
combat.
know.
Oh, it ended his turn.
No. Bye, guys.
He's going to slap back.
No, he's cruel and stuff. He's
Wait,
going to
doesn't
go
he
after the
drop
people
Tessie?
he had
He will drop
grabbed.
Tessie.
Yay! Tessie has been
Yay,
dropped.
Tessie.
Bastards.
There's the D12. There's the
Leave me
D12.
alone, Dave.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, God. I'm just going to
You made
assume
him
I'm
mad.
down.
Oh, you're real down. You're super down, dude. He deals.
God.
Oh my
Hear
god.
it. I want to hear it, Dave.
He deals 34 damage to you.
So dead.
That would almost kill me at full hit points.
Oh. Oh.
Bye, guys.
I have more heals.
I mean, he could just hit her again.
Bus.
He won't.
Good.
No, he's got some self-preservation. So I'm gonna do a roll over here to figure out whether something else happens, and then we'll narrate.
We don't like that.
Dave.
Well, he only
Dave.
gets 2 action. No, sure. I mean, he could just go running, I guess.
Dave.
He doesn't have a choice now. Okay.
we already rolled it.
Yes, he still gets a third action.
Lies. What was the second action?
What?
What was his second action?
His first action was to drop
His second
Tessie.
action is the thing I just rolled to see if worked.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
And it.
He's being vague. He's being vague for a reason.
So he takes his axe and just like cuts like 80% of the way through Emmeline's shoulder, like impaling her into the wall. And you watch like consciousness just leave Emmeline.
For the second time today.
And then he goes over to this window. He slides over here and slams his shoulder into the window. But Cadian construction is apparently more stable than he thought it was. And in frustration, he just slams the haft of the axe into Emmeline's now unmoving form.
Son of a bitch!
And you go to dying 2
Oh my god.
Great.
as he growls something in Dwarvish.
Oh.
What does it say?
It's a dwarvish word that does not translate well, but is roughly comparable to fuck.
Da.
Bye, guys.
So that's that. That's his turn. Great.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Scree is gonna kind of go, Scree plus 3, just saying, and then plan is working out, guys. It's fine. I'm gonna use my
Hey, I'm just saying, if you burning hands from over here, you'll kill Emily.
I'm gonna use my focus to do an elemental toss.
Sure.
Love you, Em.
Do you though?
It's a 24.
That hits.
Cool.
Just avoid the question.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's it's okay, Emily. You don't have to respond to that.
I can't
pathetic.
respond to that.
Only 5. That's the most depressing thing I've ever done in my life.
Describe it.
Yes!
You had exactly 5 hit points.
Yes!
Sad.
I'm going to kind of manifest like a block of molten lava again, and I just want it to go straight through his face.
Sure.
Yep, melt his face a little bit.
First, you just see it sear the fur, and then it just like
That's super gross. So yeah,
Melted
you
fur.
sort of
The fur.
summon some lava and like
Scree wins.
fling it into his face, and it like sort of starts to solidify into a spike as it goes through his head, and like just comes out the other side, and then starts melting its way downward through its own weight.
I imagine
And then
something
dissipates
similar
because
to
it's-
what is it, Indiana Jones, when people's faces were melting off.
It's it's worse than that because it's like charring its way through bone and stuff too.
Yes.
That's what you get for waking me up.
Get some nice
Nick.
Mortal Kombat fatality right here.
That was a Mortal Kombat
Fatality.
fatality for sure.
So I assume we're out of rounds.
I mean, Emily, make us. No, wait, no.
Everyone's dead, right?
Fire and smells like
Yes.
There's
Ivan.
one more throwing
Cool.
Hurley's
I am going to walk over and 2-point heal Emmeline
Sure.
for
The poor little
15 damage or 15 health. So 15.
Yay.
Yay.
And I'm going
Not
to
Deno.
I'm gonna go like no. I'm gonna start muttering various curse words in Dwarvish
I'm gonna start.
as I start bandaging wounds and injuries on people.
I'm fine.
Oh, you actually gained the dying 1 condition the first time, as soon as you get knocked out.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had him half to you, even though he technically didn't have an action to do it with.
Dying 2.
I'm gonna look through their dead bodies.
Okay.
Find stuff, loot, and I'm going to start healing. I'm going to take my lantern out, reach into the bag of holding, pull my lantern out,
Sure.
and shine it on people.
Perception.
I got 18.
Cool.
Okay.
And then
I feel like I need to roll to not be freaked out that I just saw my cousin get like cleaved.
You may roll it. We'll save it if you wish.
She got deaded very hard.
She did.
you heal for another 19.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I think I'm okay.
19 plus
I rolled a
15,
22.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
30, 34.
Like-
Yeah, almost back to full.
So, I crit on one of my heals on it.
Nice. I am 100%.
I shine the lantern on everyone else.
green AF.
Everyone's healed.
I'm at 41, so yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Most people are pretty open.
41 out of 44.
Okay.
Yeah.
I quickly
I'm
bandage.
fine.
Yeah, no problem.
Literally.
I literally
to
can't
do
fail
it.
because I crit on that, and then I'm gonna bandage myself up. And I'm gonna take the wand of healing and heal myself as well.
Sure.
Right. No, I
People
failed to
looting
bandage
bodies.
myself.
Yeah.
Critically fail? No, you can't critically fail. I guess
I
you
could
could
roll a
roll
one.
But
Okay.
anyway, so you guys find,
But I do.
in addition to their big axes and their weird steel leather armor, each of them has an odd little collection of trophies.
Or rocks.
No. Not that kind of trophy.
Oh God.
One of them seems to like ears.
I'm gonna just give it to Sparks. Be like, here, Sparks. They're not
Do
using
not-
it anymore.
One likes
we may not to find out
fingers.
whose ear is. Hold off on feeding.
One likes fingers. The other one likes teeth.
I'm
Keep
going
the teeth.
I feel
to
like I've lost a
start
couple.
checking
You can make a
around
necklace with the teeth.
in some of the other
Fuckers.
rooms
Can I keep the teeth?
and make sure that there aren't like a pile of corpses downstairs.
Sure. You go downstairs and you find exactly one corpse, who is the barkeeper that you found. when you were talking to
He's dead.
earlier. He appears to be dead. You can make a medicine check.
Yeah, I will. I'll shine my lantern on
Yeah.
him.
It did say one
Is it-
corpse.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 19 to see if he's
Okay.
just barely alive or. He's in fact
I'll allow you to make a medicine check. Another medicine check. You have established that he can theoretically be saved.
I am going to.
Theoretically.
Okay. Yeah, I'm. Stabilize a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want me to use it?
Yeah, go. Scree, come down, please, quick.
Okay. I'll run down there and I.
I saw you stabilize. Please, just cast on man.
Okay. I'll allow it.
And
I was
I
going to
will-
make it a little more dramatic, but I'm just going to go with
And
it.
then I'm gonna guidance myself and use the
Yeah.
lantern. And
But if he dies, we can take a step.
yeah, that's a crit, so he heals.
You won't need it.
I thought of that, but you know.
Seriously? Not you too? Ew. We'll get plenty of teeth on the road.
Well, you weren't looking for teeth. You were looking
He
for.
heals
the
at
stuff.
27
But I.
with my medicine.
He
and
stays
him
unconscious for the moment, but he doesn't seem
Sure,
to be,
I
like, dying.
do what I can. Would I'm actually curious.
Yeah.
If it's soon enough after, would a healing spell reattach like the severed bits, or would
Of ears?
yeah, like if they cut his
He's
ears
not
off?
missing any pieces.
Oh,
Okay.
they aren't his.
No.
Okay.
Same with fingers and teeth.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
he doesn't appear to be. I mean, he might be missing a tooth, but that's not because they took
Okay.
it. That's because he got knocked out when they grabbed him and beat him to death with their fists.
He got knocked the fuck
I thought
out.
they were like his fingers and teeth and all
No,
that. Okay.
nope. These are souvenirs. No, these most of these look old.
Okay.
Like they've been
Okay.
wearing them a while. One of the ears does have an earring on it,
I want it. Oh,
Yeah.
made of what
Look
looks
valuable?
like gold, so it might be worth a little
So-
bit,
Sell it.
like a couple of gold maybe.
And I will also rifle through their bodies for any valuables and stuff.
One of
that
the
I'm-
axes does appear to have a rune attached to it.
I take the axe, heft it a bit.
It's a dwarven battle axe.
Yeah. Can I see the rune?
Yeah, it's definitely a +1 potency rune.
Okay.
You could put it in the bag of holding now.
I take the battle axe, put the battle axe in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Could probably sell like all of this, right? And their armor.
Sell the axes. They're dwarven battle axes.
Their
I think we
armor?
can
Pretty
probably-
solid. Their armor, you're gonna have trouble selling bugbear steel leather armor.
We can definitely
No.
sell weapons. We probably not sell the teeth.
I keep the teeth.
Why do you want teeth?
Do you?
Make a necklace.
Yeah,
Make
but
a
you do not-
bracelet. We can
Yeah,
have
not your-
friendship bracelets. I think.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna desecrate me some bodies.
The
I mean,
order of
if you take bugbear teeth,
I am
then it's
stabbing the
trophy
ever
of
living
fight.
shit out of the one
Okay.
that killed me in the
Let's
face.
try
Okay.
that.
Those are
Several
just random
Well,
teeth.
his face is mostly melted at
It's
this
great.
point. But you
Yeah.
may
I'm
stab
stabbing
what's
the
left.
remains of it.
You have the shears in the bag of holding. You can use those to take the bugbear teeth.
Can I? Can I try that?
You're gonna crack some of the bugbear teeth in that method.
Her idea.
No. These are
Wait.
shears, not pliers. It's different.
Can I like try to carefully melt the gums away first? And then use the shears?
Our heroes, everyone.
Make a spell attack.
Just
That's
desecrate
good.
the bodies.
24.
Yeah, you can get most of the teeth out that way.
Yes.
Like 80%
Little
tooth
collection of
collection.
Cool.
You saw the teeth. You was like, "That's a good idea." Oh, those bugbears. They were onto something.
Oh god.
Time to collect their ears too. Fine.
Turns out
I think at the moment, let's go find guard.
Turns out she
And
was
then go
just
get sleep.
an exceptionally short bugbear this whole time.
Fur. That's why my hair is
I'm going to head out and see if I can find a guard.
Sure.
Yeah, I just shave regularly.
I'm gonna stay in my room. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to bed. Just like have
So,
a
Ivan,
blanket.
you
Just
go
like
out,
I'm gonna
pursue
follow
the
you in
guard,
your room for a second. 'cause I wanna
I'll
talk
follow
to you.
Ivan.
and you are going to find a guard, be able to find a guard pretty quickly.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're just getting his attention to come bring him back.
Hmm.
Okay.
Go. There was attack at inn. Come.
Can I look around the inn to see if there's any more around?
We should look to see if there are other. Are there any other people in the inn?
No,
Okay.
you guys are the only ones there.
Okay.
Tessie, while you were scrambling through, you did find a little note.
I am beat up and cut up pretty badly right now. Actually, not that badly, but
And when you open the note, it is not in the language you recognize.
I'm going to go and try and wash off all the blood.
Oh,
So much blood.
let me see. I can speak bugbear sometimes.
I don't think you
Give.
can speak bugbear.
They're stupid. What is?
Bugbears
see it?
actually speak Goblin,
I can speak bugbear.
although this does not appear to be Bugbear handwriting.
They're too stupid. They can't write. It's fine.
Also, can't you not read?
She can't read common.
Okay.
Yeah.
The note says, it gives a description of each of you
I thought we couldn't read it.
Yeah.
in Goblin.
Oh, okay.
And goblin.
Oh,
Okay.
It gives a description of each of you. And yes, Goblin has a written language just because the goblins don't like to write it.
We're lazy
Turns
that
out
way.
there are hobgoblins in the world and they're fine with writing it.
Oh, because he came in and tried to kill them.
Yes, it gives a description of
Told
each of
we
you
should have just destroyed all
and
of them.
and instructs them to bring back an ear from each of you as proof.
What about your ear?
And
Oh.
it is signed.
Can you read note?
Where is that one thing that has the name? Okay. Yes, you can read the note. I'm going to look up the name that it's.
Cool.
What does it say?
It has us listed out. What we look like.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is probably the people from the mines.
How did
Probably
they keep
didn't like
finding
us.
us?
What about ears?
You know how they collect trophies? They kind of wanted that from us.
Oh, ew.
so-
I like my ears too.
It is signed by a General Haluk.
Does that?
That is a hobgoblin name for sure.
For what?
Does it sound familiar?
Hobgoblin name for what?
For sure.
Oh, shore.
Yeah.
Like
It's like
like seashore or like
no, it's
For
like
sure.
it's for sure.
It is
a
definitely
Oh,
a hobgoblin
Oh
name.
my god.
on. Morgan, please.
It is 100% absolutely a hobgoblin name.
Okay. It's been a long day, guys.
Night attack. +1.
got a
Can.
concussion for
Ivan,
falling on the
you
floor.
know that bugbears are known to track their victims for quite a while. They're capable trackers.
Okay, so I come back with the guard,
Yes.
and I go, innkeeper is stabilized for now. He should be okay.
Well, I now know what feat I'm taking next level.
And
Pass
and
without trace.
Smart.
And I'm gonna go up and I have the conversation about the note and everything. I'm like,
Sure.
Bugbears, good trackers, probably have been following us for some time then, if it is us as target.
I guess that answers how they keep finding us.
Should have just killed all of them like I
technically,
wanted
this is
to.
the first
but-
time the bugbears have found you.
That was
No, but I'm
Is it
saying that the
Goblin?
things that keep sending things to attack us.
Yes.
How was Luke spelled?
Haluk. Haluk.
Oh, I did.
General. What was?
Haluk.
Haluk.
That name doesn't sound familiar to me.
Is hobgoblin a name? Would mean probably related to hobgoblins we kill back in cave?
Possibly.
Except the ones that we were. Oh, maybe.
Do you want to give me a society roll?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Sounds
ain't
good.
trained.
Great at society. Well, moderate at society.
Oh god.
18.
9.
Hobgoblins have a very structured society,
Mm-hmm.
especially as goblinoids go. But the sort of defeat that was served to them in the mines would be seen as a great weakness.
Mm.
And would have, presuming this General Haluk was in charge of the force, would have definitely threatened his hold of power.
Hmm. So it's almost definitely like they're coming for revenge for this nonsense. So next time we just murder all of them.
Did I hear his name thrown
Thought
around
we
when I was
did.
captured by them?
Didn't realize there were any left.
You never actually saw any of the hobgoblins.
We did not spare it. Not like we found one and let it.
We didn't exactly adventure throughout the...
I mean, that one goblin.
This was hobgoblin though. Perhaps.
I'm going back to bed.
Hey, I am tired.
I go back
I
and
need
then
sleep
I
more.
keep eating my buns and...
Question, did we
Bye.
get the javelin one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
you
the
got him.
broken
He came back
boy.
up the stairs as soon as he stopped having things to throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there was also a handful of
Okay.
javelins on them if you desperately feel like selling some bugbear javelins to people.
I
Somebody might
will.
buy it.
Yeah, I mean, next morning we'll go and sell the things except for the dwarven war axe, which
Yes.
I'm keeping on me for now.
Emmeline, may I speak with you?
Yeah.
Before you do,
Mm.
Emmeline, while you were
Wounded 3.
wounded 3 and
While you were
cleaning the
out.
blood off of yourself, you noticed that your left arm now has a second thorn.
Just one second thorn? Because I got knocked down twice. Okay, just 1 second thorn. That's good.
I'm going to heft the corpses downstairs so that the guard deal with him without having to walk around outside my door.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go back to bed.
Okay.
Once the guard seems to have things in order. I go back to sleep. I think you can handle from here.
Guard, once we kill these for you, are you gonna pay us?
That's great.
We ask in the morning. Well, it's a fair question, but we ask in the morning.
Not my department.
Whose department?
You
Hendry.
talk to Hendry in the morning.
All right, fine. I'll back to bed. Eat more buns. Bye.
Yes. You get your rest, your
You get
night's rest.
How much do you heal in a night's rest?
Your level.
Level?
Yeah.
In
What's
the
your
morning, I'm
level?
going to attempt to treat the rest of my wounds that are still on me. Yeah,
If you recover all your hit points overnight, you can remove the wounded condition.
you recovered all your hit points before the night.
No, I still had 4 that I was missing. Yep,
Oh, okay.
you got close. I have 38 hit points. She a beefy boy.
So,
I will when I wake up during one of my meditations.
Yeah, but we've seen.
Yeah.
Seen.
Oh, you had to talk to someone.
Seen.
Yes, I
A
did.
little side scene.
Scenes.
you've seen.
You're just mad because my side scene's not with you. No.
Well, the next morning.
Okay.
Yes, what?
Can I hug you?
Don't want it.
Oh, God.
I understand. You're the only family I have, and I thought I lost you. I got really scared. I'm glad you're okay. Good night,
Where's
Emily.
where's my will save, guys? Oh, she rolled really good on her will save, so she doesn't quite break down into tears. She will, though, relent to give you a hug. This is like.
Aw.
Good night.
She's not used to
And then I get to
emotion.
bed.
I don't think Emmeline sleeps very well tonight. I'm just gonna give myself a fatigue condition.
That's fine. You can be fatigued.
I might be fatigued for a long time. I don't think she's sleeping well anymore.
Aw.
Every time we go to sleep, we get almost killed.
Fine.
Didn't have a bramble dream.
It's true. There was no bramble tree.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's like you
Yet
the-
you
the-
haven't gone back to sleep yet.
The days that we don't have almost get killed, we get bramble dreams.
It's like you haven't up an ambush at night for people try to kill you before. Come on.
Yeah.
Ivan.
Technically, this is the only the second time that you've been ambushed while sleeping and trying to get killed.
Yes.
No, because
Not
we
for
got
me.
the
Oh,
first
that's
game.
right in the first game. I forgot I threw the random guy at you.
Literally,
And
since
then you just-
leaving
in
Aeroscape,
one round, you never mind. Anyway,
it's been once a week.
yes, it has been almost exactly once a week.
And it doesn't matter if we're in the wilderness, hidden in an area, nice outcropping, in an inn, protected by guards. Don't matter. You're not even safe inside your own head.
So, as you guys go back to sleep and get your sleep for the night, I think that's probably a good place for us to leave it. Because we're just a bit past 8.
Right.
So,
Oh,
thank you all for having patience with our technological issues. There were many.
The answer is find another server.
Yeah.
Yes,
Apparently.
we figured it out. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us this evening. To watch us get our asses kicked.
Yeah. Buggers.
Buggers.
Let's take a look. See if we got any new followers.
We're real close, you guys. We're so close.
Yes, we are.
So
we are.
close.
We are up to 44 followers. Yeah.
44! Six
Wow.
more! Woo! 6 more followers, guys.
Okay.
And then we're real Twitch people.
Yeah. Twitch.
Twitch. Twitch.
Twitch.
Twitch.
Twitch.
Twitch.
So, in the meantime, well, hopefully you will join us once more next week at 4 p.m. Eastern on Sunday for the next episode of Have Dice Will Say. Until then, keep your friends close and your dice close. Have a good night.
Bye.